Welcome to the world of Champlain College esports. Whether you love to compete, cast, design, promote, or simply just game, there's a home for you here at Champlain. We have a state-of-the-art facility that is free to all students and serves as a hub for all of our competitions, events, watch parties, and more. Love to compete? Then you belong here. Students of all majors make up our competitive teams. Whether you're interested in club play or varsity, we've got you covered. Think you've got what it takes to be a champ? Check us out at champlain.edu/esports or hit us up on our socials at champ_.
Hello, Champlain Esports! Woo! I did that because I'm exhausted. I did that because I'm so tired tonight, and we have a super late night of League of Legends for you tonight. My name is I was stumbling over that. That took a while to get out. My name is MJ,
and I'm Capped.
Welcome back. I missed y'all last week.
League of Legends for you tonight, haven't we?
You actually did it. I'm proud of you.
I told you.
You said you were gonna do it. I don't know why I didn't believe you. we have a really cool matchup tonight. Our spiritual rivals, SNHU. We're gonna be playing in a wonderful match of League of Legends. I'm really upset.
You're going down.
Let's keep running this bit throughout the game. You're not even gonna see us in the game. You're gonna hear Harry. Hey, come on now, guys. That's not Harry. That's Piranha Plant talking.
Gonna be casting like crazy tonight.
Piranha Plant. You have to do the voice the entire time. You've committed to this bit. I'm really upset that I missed last week. I wasn't here.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
but we had a great guest cast.
It seemed fun.
From Charlie Moist Critical. Yeah, he owed me a favor, so
he owed you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just down in the streamer biz.
Yeah.
I don't know much about I know lots about SNHU's Rocket League. We played them in Valorant recently, I think too.
We've been playing them a lot. It's kind of crazy. Like I don't think it's ever worked out that all of our teams have been in the same division as them, but yeah. Like, I mean, we obviously played them in Overwatch, of course.
Yeah.
And then we played them in Valorant and now League of Legends, and I'll take your word for it that we played them in Rocket League too.
Yeah, I think we played them, or I know in the past we've played them in Rocket League a bunch. But I always love this screen that you can just see our big, large faces in the middle of trash.
Yeah. We have been trying to get the camera to work, but it's in the other room, but it's just not going well.
Yeah, I saw cords flying around.
Unlucky.
I saw cords flying around pre-stream. Not fun. Seeing a Jarvan ban early out of SNHU. They have done their homework. Idiot's favorite pick is now off the map. I don't know. Again, Graves was a ban last stream. I watched, guys. Don't worry. I rewatched the stream. Graves was a ban last stream. But I'm not sure if it's an SNHU pick or if it's just a general jungle pick right now. Orianna ban.
Yeah, Orianna's definitely a meta ban.
Definitely.
Orianna's been like
Zara.
I know. Yeah, I know this.
Textbook Champlain College bans.
This team did their homework for sure. Like, but I mean, every team they just go on OPGG and they look up all of our players and they're like, oh, Jarvan one trick, ban that. Xerath one trick, ban that.
We got an Ezreal ban. Interesting. I don't know if it's SNHU's player. He's pretty
Poppy,
good.
They watched.
They
watched last week.
They really did their homework, huh? They got to see more. They now saw Moist Critical stream. Yeah. Wow. They know he's a big fan. Ooh, Syndra out of Cress.
Yeah.
We know Cress is a like a well-seasoned Syndra player, but it's not their first pick.
Yeah.
So an interesting pick.
Not his favorite, but we saw good stuff out of him from it last week.
Really good Syndra player.
Yeah.
I didn't know Orianna was so meta until recently. I've been doing my homework a little more. She's really good right now.
She has like a really high presence at Worlds, so.
Yeah, she's been really good. Ooh, Maokai and Rakan out of SNHU. I like a Rakan. We know Champlain also, Midal plays a Rakan too, so that's robbed out of Champlain. Not too good. Ooh, but we are seeing a Senna. I've seen a lot of other teams ban Senna the past couple of games, so I'm curious, is Midal a Senna player? Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, maybe she's also strong in the meta. I can't recall if Senna's like a strong pick for Midal or not, but
I like that Sejuani. We know Idiot's great on Sejuani.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we aren't angling towards like not Camille, Caitlyn, because Senna's also got quite a bit of range on her, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Or it stacks with her passive, right? With collecting more souls.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't play her very much, but
Ooh,
I have played with her.
They got the
they're
Zaya
for Khan and Zaya.
Cool.
Gamers. Just kidding. I'm being mean.
They're e-dating.
Yeah, they're e-dating. They're e-daters, guys. Just so you know. Non-League of Legends.
We can tell.
We can tell, guys. Just kidding. League of Legends, non-League of Legends players, just so you know, League of Legends or Riot Games released this, like, they're not married, but this couple character set. When was it? It was a while ago now. Yeah. They felt new when I started playing, but
Zaya and Rakan are in love.
Yeah, they're in love. They're lovers, and they play together. They have like cool animations that go together. It's cute and stuff, and whatever. And e-daters play them. Whatever. All right. I'm interested to see what Champlain's gonna play in the bot lane though, because we know Rakan is a Midel pick, but we have Midel on Senna. So that will be interesting.
My prediction is Caitlyn. If I'm right, that'll be pretty crazy.
That would be pretty nuts. Caitlyn Senna is a good combo. Again, the Jace ban. Homework.
The Jace ban makes sense.
Tom, I don't know if they play a Tom. Does Champlain play a Tom Kench?
I haven't seen Jack bring out the Kench in a while.
I know he hasn't. He was like unviable in top lane for a minute. He was like pretty much only playable support, and then he went back to top lane. And I don't remember where he's been at since. Because when he was viable in top lane, I played him for a minute. But interesting ban. I'm curious who that was angled towards.
Yeah. The Swain ban. Yeah, good choice.
I love Swain. He is my favorite support character right now.
Swain can be a real pain to play against.
I know, because I play him. I play him quite a bit. I was a set main for a long time. I would consider myself now. He's not my highest mastery champ, but he is my most played champ in the Rift right now. It has been for a long time. He's a really cool, well-versatile mage support. Really awesome. Ooh, Vladimir. Interesting. I don't know much about his playstyle. He's not the most popular character but in the world, but he is, he is out there. People play him.
Come on, give me that Caitlyn. I don't think that's that big. I think it's a Jhin.
Jhin, that's a similar pick. Between Sivir and Jin's more similar to Caitlyn.
Jack is trolling me. Just lock already.
Just lock. Come on now. Jhin?
Yeah, that's a Jhin pick.
I'm liking that Jhin with this.
The last thing we gotta see is the top lane pick.
Tryndamere, that's nuts.
Who's playing in the Maokai?
Oh, I like Renekton. I like Renekton.
Renekton's like a perennially strong top lane champ. I think
he's just good.
I think Jack would be good on him too.
He can, because Renekton has the ability to be aggressive. He can have hubris if he wants to.
He's a hubris champion.
His dash can be in or out. That's how I play Renekton. You can either be real hubris or real unhubris.
It is the Renekton. You love to see it.
Yeah, I like that.
I am actually excited to see.
That's a different pick.
Go down.
Reneki. I'm really sad. If SNHU has a Swain player, I would really like to see that second game, because I love Swain. He's such a good sport.
Jax. Interesting.
Or maybe a mid player. Maybe since they banned him second, he's the mid.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that's a Maokai jungle then.
Maokai jungle into an 8. Renekton into an 8. I played Aatrox for the first time recently on ARAM. He is interesting. He's
hard.
Yeah, he's hard to play. He's hard to get the hang of, but I have a feeling he can chunk damage if he wants to.
He really can, yeah. If you land your Qs in like the critical hit zone, like it does a lot. So
yeah. And it was hard to do.
Be really scary to go up against. Yeah, but
hard to do. However, chunks damage when done. His healing too is also kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, he heals a lot. Got good like lifesteal, right?
Really good.
Okay.
He looks like he has good lifesteal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that fits his lore probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't pay much attention to League of Legends lore.
I used to know more about it. He looks like a depth creature. I don't know. He just looks like he steals your life, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was his attire mechanic.
I think he's like a demon king or something.
Checks out. Absolutely checks. All right, taking a quick look at these matchups, we have Syndra into, I'm assuming, Vladimir. Vlad is I mean, I don't know much about him. He's not the most popular character in the whole wide world, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know. I don't know much
I'm gonna
about
look
how he
stuff up,
plays.
actually.
Yeah.
I have a phone. I can look stuff up.
Oh, my phone's dead. My phone died on the walk here, so you know what, guys? No information for me today. Piranha Plant's gonna look stuff up for you.
Ow! Sucks to be you! Piranha Plant, that's mean.
Piranha Plant.
Don't say that.
Come on, Piranha Plant. You want to take this outside? You and me?
Come at me!
Come at me, bro. Spider-Man.
Okay, I have to like cast a
yeah.
video game.
Oh,
like,
let's see. What's video
That's what
game?
we're here for? Okay, I am going to look up like I don't know, UGG Syndra versus Vladimir.
Syndra versus Vladimir.
I can't keep doing the. You do the voice more better than I do. I can't rasp it up like that.
I know. Okay, I know there is a way to look up like counters on this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I need to brush up on my mid counters. Or I need to brush up on my mid champs.
Right,
Vlad,
so
I mean, I don't know how meta he is right now.
Okay, well, I mean, it does appear that in Emerald Plus, Vlad has the advantage because Syndra has a 48.06 win rate into him.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. So he does have advantage. Renekton into Aatrox, looking at the top pick right now.
I'm just gonna do that again for every
looking at
matchup here.
Yeah, Renekton into Aatrox. Okay, tell me if I'm correct. They both have pretty decent lifesteal. Aatrox off the bat has more. Renekton has the ability to heal up pretty decently as well with his Q. That will leech damage off of champs and minions. I played Renekton for a bit. He's cool.
Ooh, this is a 51% win rate for Renekton into Aatrox. So
let's
you like
go.
to see that.
I like that.
I think that sounds right. I think
Aatrox-
Renekton is more like conventionally tanky. But I mean,
Aatrox
I would not be
interesting.
surprised if like a lifesteal build is like really good on Renekton because I know he does big damage too.
I build Gore Drinker, or when I've played him, I used to build Gore Drinker on him, so it was definitely a lifesteal build.
Yeah. So I think it probably will be like some level of lifesteal v lifesteal. You know, you're gonna want like Grievous Wounds or whatever. Does that affect lifesteal? I actually don't know.
I think it affects enemy lifesteal or something. I think it like affects how much they steal from me. Don't quote me on this. I'm probably not.
Yeah,
I'm probably not.
I mean
the
that makes sense.
Yeah, I know it does affect healing. I know Grievous Wounds affects healing. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
All right. Into Sejuani Maokai. I know Idiot's Sejuani is really strong into a Maokai that is Maokai like as viable in jungle as he is in top lane?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we'll have to see.
We'll
today.
have to see. Yeah.
I think I've seen it before though.
I've absolutely seen it before.
This win rate
Sejuani
is 45.36%. So that's kind of rough.
Oh wow, rough for Sejuani.
And we counterpicked it too. So
that's crazy.
But I mean, you know. It's just numbers. It's just the average.
This is numbers.
Eddie knows better.
And Eddie Sejuani is really strong too, knowing like comfortable picks, which is always more important than meta. Always.
Right. It is certainly a big factor. But I don't know. He might have his work cut out for him. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, and then Jhin into Xayah.
Yeah,
Jhin outranges by far. I think Xayah outscales.
I think Xayah and Rakan are a lot more mobile too.
Yeah, they are. They have. They'll probably Rakan. He's a bit of a roamer, so he'll probably be in between mid and bot at least.
Yeah, and I don't think Senna does that as effectively. I think she wants to be with her lane partner more often than not.
Yeah, they kind of stick it together in their little cloud.
Yeah, which doesn't play super well to Mydle's like play style. So
Mydle is really a good movement player. I was trying to find a way to say that.
He does like to roam a fair amount.
Yeah, a roamer knows how to play movement really well. So I'm interested to see how a Jhin Senna combo will work.
Yeah.
We've seen Ferocious Frog on Jhin before though, right? If I'm not mistaken. A couple times. Pretty solid on the Jhin. Like
we know Ferocious Frog can count to 4.
Yeah. That's all we need.
Yeah. I mean, I do like to see a good Jin game. Jin can be very.
He's a solid
like,
DPS.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't have any quips with Jin.
Not really.
Same as I really enjoy watching Zaya's gameplay. She's a lot like more interesting to watch than other DPS. She is very mobile, like you said. She moves around a lot, but she is a little rough early game. Like from when I've played her before, she just doesn't have the damage output that you like almost expect out of a DPS.
Yeah,
from
so
her.
maybe Champlain is looking to play this early game in the bot lane, just try to shut Zaya out of the CS and EXP that she needs.
Yeah, but a good Zaya player will know how to work around that and scale through that, which I mean can be very, very detrimental to Champlain depending on how they play around it.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
interested.
have to see.
We'll have to see.
But we've got a couple minutes before this match starts. I think we got to head to a break for production. So we will see you on the other side of it on the Rift for game 1. It's gonna be a banger, so stick around.
Yippee! Rift time.
Welcome back, everybody. We are loading into the Summoner's Rift for game 1 of this series.
Rifting it up.
We're rifting it up.
I was like not gonna be mean, but I feel like I have to. The Zaya and Rakan, they have matching skins, guys.
They're eat-eaters!
They're eat-eaters!
That's right, Piranha Plant.
That's right. Come on, guys. It's like so... That's so League of Legends behavior. That's all I was saying. That's just very League of Legends of them.
That's more that's more Valorant behavior, to be honest.
Very like what are the eat-eaters in Valorant? They're like Mochi and Killua.
his Sage, her Jet.
Oh yeah, his Sage, her Jet. His Zaya, her Rakan. Champlain lining up for an invade here, not really going in themselves, just kind of positioning some defense.
Yeah, I mean this is like standard early game river forward position to like just try to get vision with your champion. So it's just gonna be standard stuff. They're gonna go back to their lanes and leashes and stuff. In, a few seconds.
I'm not seeing an invade out of it. Rakan's looking a little. He moved up. Rakan and Zaya are moving up through river, but not really looking for anything. Jack Carter's hubris is strong as ever. Up and forward bush.
He's hiding in bush.
Ready. Just frothing at the mouth, waiting. Waiting for Aatrox.
Oh, there he
Oh
goes.
my god, hubris!
There he
There he goes. Oh, Aatrox taking some
Aatrox missed the
early
Q.
damage.
The trades
Jack
are
trades
pretty
it back.
even so far. Oh, never mind, actually.
Oh, Jack takes some of a little bit heavy damage there.
Yeah, he was on the worst end of that deal for sure, but he's gonna live for now.
Looked even for a sec. Oh, there we go. Trades back. See that Q leeching some of that health?
That Q does have some lifesteal on it, doesn't it?
It does. That Q does also scale with lifesteal. Look at that lifesteal.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
Jack's gonna look to get something early here.
Yeah, bot lane's trading. I mean, usual behavior. Laning, getting minions.
Okay, good route.
Nice.
Suki
Ooh, nice damage there.
Wow, yeah.
They didn't even play into that much. They just kind of retreated back after that route. That did a lot of damage. I think that was on Zaya.
Dragon Tempest is already here. Jack Carter is gonna be forced to back away.
Yeah, not fun.
Ooh,
Is he gonna? Oh, low.
Dragon Tempest is so low, but wow, Proma flashes forward and
Flash for
gets that kill.
Nuts. I don't know.
If he,
I don't know if I think that flash is worth. That was a really intense flash early game.
Yeah, I don't know if he needed that flash either. I think Jack Carter would have been dead either way, but he does TP back and is gonna look to get some revenge.
I think, yeah.
He's really far forward, lands that stun,
huge.
he's gonna get one back.
Absolutely
Nicely
huge.
done.
Why does every hero?
Production asks, why does every hero game have E-date characters?
Because we have to.
They need to appeal
this
to that
is
demographic, you know?
This is esports. Just kidding.
It's a marketing strategy. They gotta appeal to that demographic.
Oh, I keep spilling. I shouldn't drink out of a cup on stream. I just gonna keep spilling it on myself. It's a recipe for disaster at this point. Bot lane's looking pretty low on SNHU sled. They're kind of falling back under tower. Ooh, Jack Hardy doing a bit of damage. Trade looks even right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
falling back off that.
Ferocious Frog and Mytle have been keeping up the pressure the way they need to be.
Yeah, let's take a look at mid. We haven't seen much of mid yet.
Yeah, well, maybe when the caster camera, or not the caster camera, but the auto camera decides to cut over.
Oh, it's
means
auto
that it's
camera?
kind of quiet. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot it's on auto. Crap.
Yeah. Well.
Whenever
Hey,
auto
language.
camera. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't say the CRAP word. I don't trust. Maybe that means mid's just going well. Things aren't really. Maybe some like
No
slow
news,
trading.
good news.
No
I
news
think
is
it
good
means
news.
nothing's happening, but there's a
Ooh,
lot happening here in bot lane.
Champlain's taking some hard damage, but trades it
They're
back
getting
on
good
Zaya.
CC. Tsukibot forced to flash away, and Lee-Man does have his flash, but
Ooh, ooh,
it's
ooh.
really close.
Ferocious Frog
just
takes
goes
it.
for it. He gets
Two.
both.
There we go. Hot play under tower there. That was like heavy damage out on Champlain. They played back into it though.
And Pro is in some real trouble too, as Jack Carter's styling on him and getting some damage too.
Yeah, giving him the jukes with it. Rakan has some fancy feet. He has not two dashes. He has one dash that's kind of an in and out. His E, can kind of give people the moves with it. It's really fun.
Yeah, but the roots are strong enough to shut him down. Oh, here's Dragon Tempest back for more, and Jack Carter's really not gonna be interested in.
I feel like
picking this fight
with
this
Jack
time.
Carter's healing, I mean, not interested in picking this fight. Did a lot of damage on Dragon Tempest last time. Oh,
Dragon Tempest
hubris,
under tower,
crazy.
not gonna take enough tower shots to die.
The
But
hubris of Aatrox there. That was nuts. That
it
was
was
like
enough.
Enough. However, Jack did do a fair amount of damage into them out of that trade, considering it was a 2-1. I was decently impressed by that.
Yeah,
Champlain's coming back into their bot lane too.
Right, we're gonna see that root land. The double root.
Oh wow, just caught.
Tsukibot is just
caught.
done for.
Yeah, out of here.
The
Oh.
shield, the last second Guardian
Oh, okay,
shields, but
thank
it's
goodness.
not enough. Ferocious
Yeah,
Frog
not-
going on a killing spree.
If that Zaya made out of there alive, I would have been so surprised.
I would have been impressed. You know,
I would have
had
been
to
impressed.
Give them credit. There's more fighting in the top lane. Proma backing off a little bit, but gets stunned. Jack Carter's in his ult passive. I think.
Leeching, yeah.
Oh no, that's is that an item? What is that?
Does he have
he
that's
goes
his,
for it.
Yeah,
Dives into tower, gets the
huge.
kill.
Him being big.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
his ult.
the like swirly.
Oh, the swirly? I don't know.
Yeah, well, there's a big
I
fight
think
happening
part
in
of
the
his
bot
ult.
lane. We can't really
Ooh,
focus on
Crest
this.
takes
Crest
for
gets the
Khan.
first kill, but
Zaya
Tsukibot's gonna
trades.
trade one back. Yeah, Mytle lands a root, but Tsukibot's putting forward a lot of damage, and Toxic's gonna flash forward. It's a double kill for Tsukibot. as Eddie and Ferocious Frog are just forced to run away, and they're gonna give up this dragon.
I'd say arguably worth it for their lives. Not good for Champlain. They've had a lot of objective dominance these past couple of games we've watched them. I think this is one of the first drags they've let up.
Yeah, but I mean, they're definitely not out of it. They are.
Oh, no.
They Ferocious Frog is going crazy in the bot lane. 3-0 is like really good. And then look at Jack Carter's CS. I mean, it's almost 20 CS difference. So
that is huge.
That is a good amount
lane.
of money for him. It's gonna offset those 2 deaths.
Yeah, huge. Gonna offset those 2 deaths too.
Well, and he has 2 kills anyway. They're both 2 and 2, so it doesn't even matter. He's just ahead by like a lot.
Their bot lane is also both with 2 deaths. That is crazy. Huge for Champlain. Their our bot lane only has 1 death out of the 2 of them. The other 2 falling on Jack Carter. Oh, one on Crest too.
Yeah.
Forgot Crest took a fall there. Ooh, stunned out.
Yeah, big stun right under tower. Crest, I mean, he's not. He's showing him he means business.
Oh yeah.
He's not screwing around this time. The Idiot's here this time.
Going in on Aatrox.
The stun from Aatrox lands, and the damage is just coming through. I think that wasn't. No, it wasn't. But multiple CCs landing, but there's just not enough damage there.
Yeah,
Aatrox gets safely under tower.
Renekton stunned there for a second, allowing Idiot to go in. Wasn't quite enough, though, to get all that damage out. However, I think Aatrox will come back into this, maybe letting... Oh, no, he's going to back here. Jack could go into that.
If I were that Aatrox, I would definitely back. And if I were Jack Carter right now, I don't think I would press my luck and try to stop that back. But the root is good from Mytl.
If you were Aatrox, too, and you walked up to that... Or if you were Renekton and you walked up to that that Aatrox didn't have flash, you had a quick E out of there. But he has a little bit of range on him.
Aatrox does have flash.
Oh, he does have flash up? Okay.
Yeah, they both got their flash back.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, no, I wouldn't press my luck there.
Yeah.
Renekton has a dash built in, though. If there was no flashes involved, you could maybe toy with that, but no. Making their way back into bot lane. Yeah, trade's still happening. They're looking a little bit scared. They're falling back faster than they were before now on SNHU's side.
I do really love to see all of our players just keeping the pressure up. Like Crest has been pushed up like quite a bit this match from what I've been able to see, and we've said before, like Ferocious Frog getting 3 kills bot lane. Really love to see it. It's gonna put the fear of God into SNHU for sure.
The fear
but
of
Jack
God.
Carter, once again stepping
luck.
forward and pressing his luck. He knows to back off this time, but now that he's got the wave pushed up under the tower, but Aatrox is going for it. Proma, ult popping the ult. And Jack Carter will too, but Jack Carter is lower. He's forced to flash back. He's so low. Is he going to be able to live? The Idiot is there. He's going to hopefully get the trade back, but he's worried about that ult, and now Toxic is here too. Idiot might be in trouble as well.
Crazy.
Uh-oh, you got to get to safety, Idiot. They're putting all their CC in. The Aatrox chain is good, and the Idiot will go down, even that kill score line.
I thought that was a great bait out of Jack Carter. Into Idiot from he pulled Aatrox right into Idiot knowing he was gonna die.
Yeah.
But Vlad followed up on that so well, knowing that Idiot wasn't gonna hold his own too well against Aatrox.
Yeah,
that was good planning ahead from SNHU. Good reaction planning, should I say.
Yeah, good roam from Toxic. I think Idiot and Jack Carter would have pulled that off if it weren't for that roam, so credit where credit's due for sure. That was nicely done.
Yeah, I think they would have pulled that off as well. Taking a quick look back at, let's take looks at, it's 6-6 right now, kill score wise. Most of the kills from SNHU are coming out of bot side. Champlain looks like the only one without a kill is, or without a death is, Ferocious Frog. Wow,
He's
huge.
Still got that 300 gold shutdown.
Yeah, huge on the bot lane. 3 deaths out of Jack Carter here, and 1 on everyone else, so not huge. 6-6 is not bad. Tie is not worth.
It looks like Idiot did secure Rift Herald where we weren't looking, as Proma's pretty low. He's stunned. He's almost under a tower, but will Jack Carter go for the dive? He's very low. I feel like one good hit will get that kill, but there's some action going on in the bot lane as Ferocious Frog is forced to flash under tower. The root lands onto Tuki bot, and Idiot is there. Is he gonna find something?
Jack Carter is looking at it.
He's bloodthirsty. He gets the kill. The Jingle comes down, and the Idiot and Mytl are both there. The root doesn't quite land, it doesn't look like. Okay, there's going to be some CC, but the Eddie does just get melted.
Idiot.
The Midle ult is not enough to save his life, and Dragon Tempest is here as well. Midle's
Midle is low.
Midle's cut off from anything. He's just
Going
low in the outcome. He's going to take
got Zaya.
Suki down with him.
That's, I mean, if you're going to go down with a bang. Taking Zaya with you is the way to go. Rakan's also low, but that was just an unfortunate, like, step in there from SNHU out of their jungle. That was, like, not ideal for Champlain. That Jhin ult also, where did that Jhin ult land? Did you see?
I mean, it had like the fight within its like range, but I don't know how much it actually did.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot come out of that Jhin ult. I would have liked to see a little more damage. Jhin's ult does a lot damage wise and threat wise.
It does a lot, but you do have to. Yeah, I mean, just the threat of being in that Jhin ult range is very scary. But okay, we're seeing the Eddie and Midle and Kresu 3 against 1, and the CC is good.
Whoa,
and the damage is there.
Vlad's sustainability there was truly impressive. However, was not enough.
It wasn't enough, and we did get the flash out of him as well.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, so I mean, that was just a good 3v1 team fight. We burned some ults for it, but still, you know, pretty good.
We're still holding on to Herald, or did we see that drop?
No, Herald went down already.
Herald went down. Oh.
Yeah, when I called it out, it had gone down. Yeah.
I'm so silly.
Jack Carter is in so deep.
Oh
my
wow,
God.
he is beyond.
He's taking that
tower.
wave. Behind the tier 1 tower. What are they gonna do about it? And the Eddie is there for support.
Eddie,
Look at that minimap.
Looking like a little bit of a pinch top lane.
The wave is here. Yep, they're going for it. The stuns are good. He's just perma-stunned.
Crazy.
And he's dead.
Yeah, no, he's down. Poor Aatrox.
Yeah.
Kind of got caught in that.
I mean, when Idiot and Jack Carter get to make plays like that uncontested, then it works.
Good pinch out of Idiot there.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Here's
see
Dragon
Tempest.
Tempest. He's 4 levels down. I don't know if he's gonna get much of anything here. Jack Carter's moving and slashing.
He's trying to punch him like under tower, trying to get him to play back under more. Of course,
okay,
Jack Carter is
falling
just
for it. He is gonna take one turret shot. But Dragon Tempest is low enough, I think, if he has abilities. Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
The flash into the ult. The root lands.
The solo ults.
Oh no, Jack is
Jack,
so low.
Jack's low, but it's Renekton. I'll say that. It's
not
Renekton.
Low enough. Yeah, the Renekton lifesteal is good for it.
Renekton's lifesteal's nuts, and then boom. Yeah, tower.
And now Chroma's here. Yeah, so Jack Carter's hubris, you know, it's cost him his life a few times, but it has been paying off as we see that Proma has been thoroughly denied experience. He's 2 levels down.
2 levels down, and
Jack Carter just doesn't care.
No, he falls
he
here,
died,
but almost
he
half
care.
health. Almost half health done there.
Yeah.
That's insane. He dies, but like it's 5-4 from Jack Carter. It's 4-4 from the Aatrox. It's pretty even in the top lane. That death wasn't like...
Well, except for the CS.
Oh, except for the... Oh, yeah. Well, again, Jack Carter at 129 and Aatrox at a very incomparable, almost 60 CS.
So... Jack
that death was
trading. Oh, wow.
Ooh, yeah, Midle gets deleted.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, Champlain's bot lane getting really tanked off from the damage there.
Yeah,
Looks like, let's take a look at
that was a good recon ult, I believe. It landed that charm on the Midle and he was just dead.
Yeah.
But we are going to see Cress, I believe. No, Jack Carter TP down to the bot lane, and Eddie is there as well. Jack Carter will flash forward, try to land some damage, but Suki bot dodges it, I believe, and now Proma has teleported down to top.
Going back
bot lane.
in.
It's a 3v3, but Jack Carter is so low.
Yeah, look at that.
Kresu's here too.
Ooh.
Gonna flash
Huge.
forward, land the stun. Okay,
Nice
Eddie does
kill
get the
out
first
Eddie.
pick in that fight, but
Is that it? Oh, Rakan's low. That's...
I'm gonna say, Leham and Tsukibot are going to get to safety.
Yeah, that Jhin ult found, we did see a Jhin ult there that found a couple of hits on Zaya. However, did not follow through. Idiot's kill there.
Honestly, that was really shaky out of Champlain.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, because that was 2 teleports and a bunch of ults for 1 kill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like that. Like SNHU really held their own there in that fight and got Champlain to commit a lot for not a lot.
For the amount of kills to see, like their CS is pretty even in the bot lane. SNHU's up by like 2, not like that's a huge difference. But from their kill difference, I thought Champlain would have had a little bit more damage output off the bat on them. Like, look here into Zaya and Rakan. The 2 of them are playing really well movement-wise together. Into Champlain, just absolutely targeting Midle. They know who they're supposed to be going for to keep Champlain out of their business.
And Ferocious Frog was taken really low in that
Yeah.
fight too, and Cresu was forced to come back as well, but the Reconald, I think, again.
Crazy.
Yeah, wow.
It looked like someone from SNHU died there, but it did. But no one did. Oh, another one
That
from
Maokai ult
Champlain.
was really good too, rooting
Yeah.
both members there, and Cresu is just kind of stuck in this like 1v2,
Yeah, Dragon.
just getting hit by Dragon Tempest. He's gonna try to do like anything, but not gonna be able to.
Yeah, Zaya just cleans that one up. That leaves Zaya with 8 kills. Not ideal for Champlain. Despite the 3 deaths, that will not like
Yeah.
hold back.
I mean,
On
SNHU have been
8
doing
kills.
a great job of evening up this game. I mean, we got the gold lead call out, but before that fight happened and the turret went down as well, and now it's super even. And SNHU are up 2 Drakes.
Yeah. Oh, 2 Drakes now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not looking good for Champlain. Champlain's at like a barely a gold lead, but not like that's gonna make much of a difference for
It's
long.
close.
It's close.
It's
yeah.
like super even. I mean, you know,
Up now.
SNHU, you know, they have a really strong position here, and Champlain are just Drake 3 is up now as well.
Yeah, Champlain really needs to be on this.
And Champlain are they're not going for it.
They're
I mean,
not
they-
positioning for it. And as they are now, as it's being pinged,
But the Eddie
SNHU is
taken
already
so
there,
low.
just
Eddie
already
walked
in.
into 3 members, and he was taken down so low. The Jingle comes through, and Jack Carter goes big. There is quite a
Oh.
bit of damage going down. Jack Carter gonna get Leham, but it is 2 kills traded back by SNHU.
Carnage.
Giving
Giving it
was going for the big damage stun, but it's going to be Tsukibot ulting in response, and there's just more SNHU people than Champlain people.
That was unfortunate for Crest, who was trying to do a little bit of cleanup damage there. That's just giving another Drake to SNHU. Idiot went in there early. I will critique that a little bit. I don't know what the thought process was there. There probably was like some forethought there, but that was a big rush into was there not a lot of sight there with
He
SNHU?
went in early, and then Crest was there kind of late. Like,
Yeah.
that fight also looked pretty shaky out of Champlain, if you ask me.
Eddie kind of rushed in there real early. I don't know if there was a lack of vision on Champlain's part, but it looked like they had decent like foresight as to the fact that SNHU was going to be there, the fact that Drake was just up. They've been positioning pretty early for every other Drake. It just like seemed a little uncoordinated from Champlain. But again, that's me talking. I cannot critique.
Sure, I mean, these players are a lot better than us.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you still need to call it like you see it.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
Champlain just looking for poke there against the Recon.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a pretty quiet state of affairs for now. We do
See
see
Chris up in top lane there.
yeah, some folks are repositioning. We see a lot of people in mid lane that actually
Lots of people-
Liam dove really far in. Didn't really find anything, thankfully, but Tsukibot landed some good feathers there, some good roots with her feathers.
Yeah. Couple good roots there. Lehan took a surprising lack of damage. Healed up out of it pretty fast too. Looks like they're gonna take another tower.
Yeah, the wave is there for SNHU, and they have a lot of people there, so that tower just goes down, and Liam flashing
That
forward,
is-
it looks
ooh,
like, going
Midel
for some
taking a
big
fall.
damage. Oh my god. SNHU have some big-time hubris, and it's working out
Huge.
for them. Cresu gonna flash forward, landing a big stun there, getting a lot of people. Oh wow, Jack Carter getting a kill, and everybody else is
SNHU's
really
low.
It's
SNHU's
3
low.
kills for Champlain in this fight. 4, actually, I think. As the last person from SNHU is Proma, and he's going to be lifesteal tanking as much as he can.
That
but it
Aatrox
won't be
is-
enough as the stun
ooh.
lands. It is an ace for
That-
Champlain, and they are back in the game.
That Aatrox's like sustainability was truly impressive for a minute there. They had crazy damage out on Champlain. There was, as you said, hubris to the max. Oh, they're going for a Baron out of this.
They're
ace.
going for Baron. I think the
Smart.
timing is pretty good. They you know, 6 seconds left on the jungler, so it's going to be a little tight, and they only have 3 people there at the moment. Ooh, yeah, this could be a bit
Yeah,
rough.
and
we'll just have to
they have
see.
10 seconds left on their Aatrox, who's going to take a heavy tank of their damage for them. One of their
he's
heavy
gonna
hitters.
TP. No, actually, that's Toxic TPing in.
Yeah,
but
toxic TP.
they are gonna force Champlain to back off of this Baron. They're not gonna take it after all, which is a smart move because Ferocious Frog was really, really low.
Backing out of there, yeah, is smart. But if they were able to get that Baron, would have been huge.
It would have been huge for sure, but it just, it's not on the cards. As SNHU
Yeah,
are gonna
no.
take a stab at it. Will Champlain try to recontest? We do see the Idiot walking forward.
I think they
Midel's
need
there to
to.
support. Midel lands a root, and there's a stun
Oh, big
follow-up.
root there.
big root, but the Maokai ult is going to push everybody out, and Meidel is kind of stuck on his own there. He's going to try to position to a better place, but Proma is putting down some good damage, and SNHU, meanwhile, they're just wailing on this Baron.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jack Carter with a flash forward.
Oh, huge.
Trying to get some
Shamplay's
damage,
going
but
in.
the SNHU damage is higher. Toxic is going to get
Jack
that kill
Carter.
on the Idiot. Jack
Huge
Carter is on
damage.
a rampage, though.
Too low there out of Champlain. Oh, I meant out of SNHU, too.
Jin ult, and wow, so will oh no, actually that's just Meidel getting a kill on the Rakan.
Nice.
Double kill for Jin.
Ooh,
for
Meidel's a little
Frog.
scared.
The root actually lands. That didn't look like it should have landed.
Nice.
It's a triple kill.
That's huge. That root was, wow, came out of nowhere. It was not, I mean, in the cards to land. Champlain going for Baron now, as they should. Sustained through SNHU's damage really well. They contested that at a disadvantage and managed to stay alive through it.
I think they were like split up, which was like helpful for them. I think if they like maybe in like previous team fights they've been really grouped. Jack Carter is popping the
so
ult to stay
low.
alive to the Baron. Oh my god, he might actually die to
He
it.
dies to
no,
Baron,
he died to
no!
it. And the game called it a minion.
It's a minion.
That's not a minion. That's the
Oh,
Baron
no.
Nashor. That's still really rough for Jack Carter, as he's going to be the only one on the team without a Baron buff. But
In a Renekton with a Baron buff, that's kind of huge. That would have been
that would be really scary.
scary. But
Unlucky. I mean,
Unlucky.
better Jack not get it than SNHU get it, you know?
yeah, I mean, I'll take that any day. Any day.
Yeah, this is going to be Champlain's ticket back into the game. And they actually do have a pretty solid gold lead now after winning the last two team fights, too. So
Their hold through damage on those last on that last team fight in particular was really impressive. They played around SNHU's grouping really well. Because I think SNHU kind of had forced grouping in that last team fight because of Baron. They were wailing on Baron through that fight. Like, they were continuing to hit Baron, which I think was one of their issues. Like, they weren't focusing Champlain at all, who was hitting them. They were hitting Baron. So they were just getting hit with, like, no contest there. They were just getting wailed on, not really doing any damage to Champlain while they were focusing Baron. Ooh, Maokai ult coming out here.
Another good Maokai ult.
Yeah.
It's going to find
In a
Eddie,
river.
And Eddie is going to
Huge.
get dove on by the rest of SNHU, but he will get out. The Jin ult providing some cover, and Jack Carter going in, getting a lot of damage down on the Tsuki bot, but the shutdown comes through with
Huge
the
damage,
Zion
though.
feathers. Wow. Promo's going to get... Ooh, he does get taken out by the Senna.
Their tank
whatever.
is gone.
Yeah, their tank is down. It is going to be Ocean Drake up now, so Champlain are in a pretty good position as the rest of SNHU is quite low.
Yeah, they're Aatrox is
Gonna
gone.
dash forward. They're gonna try to find
Maokai's
some
low.
picks to clean up the fight, but not gonna get any as SNHU are just gonna be behind the pit, and Champlain are going to be able to hit this Drake.
Yeah, they need this Drake.
They need
not good. Oh,
wow,
low,
Dragon Temp is going for the seal, but he's so low.
Yeah, he's really low. That was not. I mean,
that
not
was bold. I'll give him
bold.
that. Lots of hubris.
Lots of hubris.
We really like that word, don't we?
We love hubris here at Champlain Esports.
It didn't pay off for SNHU that time. Champlain
Didn't at all.
first dragon of the game. They're on the board for dragons.
Oh, finally, let's go.
Yeah.
Champlain
And they're
needed,
gonna make
needed
good
that.
use of this Baron buff too to take down this mid tower.
Is that another Ocean Drake in 4 minutes?
Yeah.
We love an Ocean Drake here.
Well, I mean, it's we're on the third Drake was an Ocean Drake,
yeah.
so it's Ocean Rift, and we're
Oh,
gonna
we're
get Ocean
Ocean
Soul. Yeah, Meidel's just gonna clear some minions in the top lane. Very cool.
Cleaning up, cleaning. Oh, Aatrox just creeping up there.
Oh,
Aatrox
yeah.
just creeping up on Metal. I'm a little scared.
Watch the mini map. Looks like
Oh,
Meidel
back
knows.
A,
He's
okay.
gonna back in the middle of lane. Yeah,
Gets out, thank goodness.
Yeah, with the
that was a
Baron-
little. I was watching minimap there, scared.
with the Baron buff, he gets out easily.
It's 2-4 towers for Champlain in the lead there. That's pretty huge. I'm hoping SNHU keeps it at the 2 towers. Champlain keeps their lead up. But Vlad and Maokai are sniffing out bot lane right now, looking maybe for a push. Renekton
Jack
is
Carter's
hanging out
there
there.
too, though,
yeah,
yeah.
Renekton is hanging out there though.
I don't know. You do like to see Champlain
Maokai's backing up.
with more of the map open for sure. Like they have options, I guess, for where to go.
Yeah. Looking at map right now, the top lane's pretty open for them. They could push farther up there. There's 1 tower left. Crest is kind of just like manning there now. They're pushed 1 tower up in a bot lane. It looks like they have first tower in each lane, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken,
they have
at least
1 tower. They have at least 1 tower in every lane.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Perfect. They could push farther, and they're pushed all the way up mid. Is that the one? that they're pushed all. Oh, we
no,
saw a
it's,
tab. Don't
yeah,
look.
it's mid actually.
Don't look.
Okay, yep, can't look. Piranha Plant's covering my eyes for me.
No looking when
All right,
there's.
we back.
Yeah. Could push farther up into mid. Right now it looks like they're kind of positioned to do so. So let's see where they go into this fight.
I'm curious what the next like big game plan here is as Maokai drops his ult, but Jack Carter is gonna teleport right into the middle of them.
Huge
this
damage.
Could be huge. Oh, Jack Carter takes a lot of damage.
Oh wow, dies immediately.
Dies immediately, but Cress's damage on Cinder is good for getting some members of SNHU down really low, but it is a double kill for Zaya there. And it is going to be a man. Nobody's died yet on SNHU, so
yeah,
it's a 3-for-0 team fight win for SNHU there.
No one's died, but look at them. They're all like pretty low. With the save Zaya, who's at almost full health.
They're all really low, but a
ooh,
lot
going
of the big
in,
damage champions
taking
from
another
Champlain
turret.
are dead. As Cress and Jack Carter are both dead here.
Yeah, we're looking at some long reload times from Champlain, which is not ideal.
Yeah, SNHU are going to make some serious progress on the base here. I
Ooh,
wonder if they'll be able to hold.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're backing
just
off
gonna back
now.
off. Yeah, because Baron is up in a minute, so I think they're going to try to get some vision control. Topside River.
It's where they're. Looks like someone at least is headed up towards there now.
Yeah, it will be the recon, clearing out the blue vision and establishing some of his own.
Backing off after getting inhib there was smart, however, really unfortunate for Champlain, who lost their inhib there. Those long reload times were really their demise. Like, that's kind of what you get here late game.
Yep. Now that we're 30 minutes in, deaths are going to cost a lot.
Yeah.
And so Champlain really don't want to put themselves in that position. They're going to try to establish some river control of their own as we are 30 seconds to Baron.
I think Champlain winning this Baron is game. Like, that could be their game. They're pushed really far up in a mid.
Especially considering that we already know we're on a 3-minute timer. Like, this Baron fight is going to determine the winner for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say this is game for whoever's Baron. I forgot they pushed up into inhib, so SNHU is really far forward. Champlain is almost into base. They
Baron
could be
spawn.
Yeah, Baron spawns.
And
looks
Jack
like
Carter's bot lane with no TP.
Yeah, Aatrox is also bot lane
too. Yeah. So we'll see. We're gonna see some.
They might hold off the
Champlain's just
Baron.
trying to push up the wave in mid lane, but I don't know.
Yeah, they might hold off of Baron for now. Vlad's kind of peeking up around. Meeting them in mid.
Land some decent damage on a Suki bot. Suki bot's chunked down pretty low. She's gonna
Maokai
pop the ult,
comes
but
out.
Idiot's tanking some damage too, and Dragon Tempest is gonna find his way on Midol, looking for some damage, but the Jin ult comes through to provide some cover, and Jack Carter's doing big damage. Toxic is gonna die, and
falls.
Lehman is not long after, and Dragon Tempest too is caught out against 3 people with lots of CC. He's gonna go and try to find anything, but will not.
Yeah, Midol takes that one.
Midol going on a rampage. Wow, and I think they're skipping Baron. I think with 4 people on SNHU dead with like 30-second respawn timers, like this is.
That's game. That's not worth the Baron at this point.
Yeah.
You just go
take
all
the
in.
win.
Yeah. Is this it for Champlain?
I think so. Yeah.
Look at Eddie
Chroma versus everybody, and he's not gonna be alive for long. Wow.
Yeah, 8 deaths and 5 kills on that.
It's an ace, and down goes the tower, and
there it goes.
We're gonna see. It's not over yet, but the Nexus is taking lots of damage.
Yeah, there we go.
I
got a little worried for a second there.
Game number 1 going in favor of Champlain. You'll love to see it.
A couple of Champlain players got really low there for a second, and I got a little bit worried. But good game there for Champlain. Had not a rough start. I don't want to give them discredit them there. But there was a couple fights where it was definitely SNHU sided. They were absolutely SNHU sided. Champlain was coming out of. There were a couple fights, mainly bot side, I want to say, that were coming out with a lot of damage on Champlain's side. They weren't looking too hot. But they did come back. I think their team fighting, they gained their hubris once more. They got
that confidence back. Yeah,
they
sure.
did.
I mean.
But in a team fights, they're playing around. They're grouping a lot better. That was the main thing I noticed, at least.
Yeah, I think they just took them a couple of team fight losses to SNHU to really learn what their game plan was in a team fight. But once they got a sense for that, I think they were able to play around it better, and then they won the game. So
yeah, they won.
Yeah,
what can we say?
You definitely love to see it. And we do have another game, at least one more game in this series. Hopefully, just one more game.
At least, yeah.
Well, I mean, bias to be fair, but
Bias.
but we will be right back with game. Actually, are we going into game 2 draft right away?
We don't
Because
know.
if we are not, then we are going to throw it a break until game 2 draft. But if
Yeah. We're not sure. Here's some gaming activities. We have a lot of practices out in the space today.
our CS2 team, I believe, they're in an NECC match. They're in
cool.
They play in both NECC and NACE.
Oh, IDK. All right.
All right. Well, in that case, I believe we are going to see you on the other side of this break with game 2 draft. So that's going to be very exciting.
Stick around, you won't want to miss it. Come on, guys.
Oh wait, I have to talk from him. I yawned right on cue. I was trying not to so
Perfect
hard.
timing.
I was trying not to. Oh, wow. CS Gaming. Wow.
CS2 is popping off out there.
All right, we have Champlain on red side this time with another Oriana and another Graves band. Pretty standard. Same as last time.
These bands are looking exactly the same so far.
This draft music is crazy.
I found it last year.
Yeah. Waiting on Champlain's next band. Same as last time, so I have no anecdotes.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to talk about here. I mean, okay, Malphite is interesting. Considering that they were playing Maokai last match.
Malphite. But I used to mix them
Same
up.
difference.
I used to mix them up a lot.
Yeah,
So whenever other people do it, I'm like, did you make them?
No, I will not.
No, they took Syndra.
They did take the Syndra from us, but
oh, Jace.
I mean, other Crest picks like Zoe are still up.
There we go.
We're gonna see the Crest Zoe and the Jace is up too.
The Jace is up.
So yeah,
Jack Carter's a Jace player,
and Crest are not pulling any punches this match.
They
game.
stole the Syndra, but at what cost?
At
Crest
what
is
cost?
like most comfy character. Crest loves a Zoe. I love watching Crest play Zoe too. Really, really fun gameplay. Zoe's like, I think it's the Q that's really fun that goes back and forward.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ooh, Camille.
We're gonna get a Camille. This is another
Two
Jack Carter
steals.
champion.
Yeah.
It'll be-
Nautilus.
Okay, Nautilus is also pretty fun
I
as
love
well.
a Nautilus. Camille and Cinder are both Champlain picks. Oh,
Vi.
Vi!
That
That was just okay.
Production put up a scary image
Boo! Boo! Yeah. Ezreal is picked for
Ezreal,
Champlain.
I like
First
this
Frog
too.
and Ezreal's cool.
Yeah, First Frog's
I
Ezreal's
thought
quite good.
I thought Elliot was picking Vi, and I was like, "That's nuts. That's crazy."
That would be interesting. I haven't seen a Vi all season like at all. I don't think.
I haven't either. I haven't seen Vi much at all recently. I played her when I did try and play jungle. I played Vi. She was also viable top lane for a minute. Viable top lane. For a minute.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
but she was really fun in the top lane when I played her.
the
Really
Nocturne ban coming out of Champlain that's interesting to me because
Interesting.
it
was played last week, yeah.
SNHU Huskies played their Nocturne into us. Does that mean Nocturne's like good?
Maybe. I didn't think Nocturne was that good. Sorry about my associates here today. I have a lot of associates.
MJ has all the friends.
It's a comfy stream.
Yeah.
It's a very cozy stream today. But Kaisa ban.
Yeah, I do like the Karma ban out of SNHU. I mean, it's not great for us, like CCE, but like that's another good ban to target Midle.
Yeah, Midle does have good karma.
Yeah.
We
He's
haven't
got all
seen
the karma. He's got lots of upvotes.
Good karma. Good Reddit karma. We haven't seen much
listen,
of
Fluff called me out last week, and now I just can't avoid it.
Fluff Redditor Connor Fluff.
They are targeting Midle for these bans.
Yeah. Wow. Rakan and Karma. What is Midle gonna pick?
I think the Vi will the Vi happen after all?
Yes.
It will. They just need to prioritize Ferocious Frog, I guess.
Vi is really.
Vi is gonna be the lock-in for Elliot here.
I liked Vi because she played kind of similarly to Set for a second. Like when I did play her, like they do play a little bit similarly. Just kind of like I will engage with my
Hecarim.
E.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Horsey.
Hecarim is just because of like how fast he is.
Horsey.
He's one of my favorite champions to cast for sure.
He is.
He will be locked in. Okay, this is gonna be a fun jungle matchup because Vi and Hecarim are both really like big go buttons for both of these teams.
Yeah.
So these jungle
Huge
matchups are gonna be
engagers.
really important.
Big engages
Yeah.
out of these jungles. Hecarim had a build for a minute that it capitalized solely on his speed, and he's already fast. And it was so stupid.
Yeah, of course
he was sprinting across
build
the
Hecarim
map.
for move speed, of course.
It was like even more than usual. It was just
Tristana
Triss
is real.
Triss is cool. She's solid ADC.
She's I mean,
like
she's like a pretty solid ADC in like low ranks.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, this this ADC could cook. Tsukibot could cook on this champion, but
ooh, Talia. Is that
that's
Talia's?
a Talia support? No, surely not.
Surely,
Okay.
surely.
Maybe
That
it's-
must be like an engaged mobility support situation with a Talia, like I'm trying to think about how that works.
Maybe they're flexing Zoe support.
That would be real interesting.
That'd be
I
weird.
know Cress plays Talia, but why would anyone be playing Zoe other than Cress?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they figure like the that's just a better mid lane matchup into Syndra. But
Yeah.
they already counterpicked Zoe into Syndra theoretically anyway. So we'll
Yeah,
just have to
they
see.
did.
I guess
This
it
is a
is
really
Talia
interesting
support.
game. This is really interesting picks.
Yeah. There's a couple question marks here.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Especially with the Talia is my biggest question mark. The Vi is interesting. Never seen Idiot play Vi, so I'm just more excited to see that than anything else. My biggest question mark is Talia. I'm a little bit like, what's happening there? Big yay is with the Zoe getting picked. Big yay with the Jace getting picked.
Yeah, I mean,
We
you do
haven't
like
got-
to see that.
Have we got to see? Has Jack Carter played Jace on stream?
I think this is the first time we've seen. I think this is the first time anybody's let him have it.
Yeah, this is like the first time. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a sweep top lane out of Champlain. But into Camille, Jace, Camille's has huge advantage mobility wise. I don't know about damage wise. I think Jace might outdamage her. Scaling wise, again, I'm not sure about Jace. I don't know too much about him.
I think Jace is a scaly champion, or is a scaling champion.
Yeah, into Camille, who
Renekton is a scaly champion.
he's a scaly champion. Truly, Hecarim into Vi is hilarious. Hecarim is so fast. He is unbelievably fast. He is the fastest pony at the Kentucky Derby. Like, I thought it would be really funny to
That's why I love him. That's
I
why
wanna
I
get-
love casting him. It's just so fun to just watch him run in and like mess you up. It's great.
I thought it would be hilarious to get a racehorse. I was a horse rider for a long time. I never did racing, but I thought it would be hilarious to get a racehorse and name it Hecarim.
That would be a good name for a horse.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, horses are like really expensive.
I know. I found that out though. I found that out the hard way once I googled horse price. Once you Google horse price, it all falls apart. Yeah, but into Vi, that is really, I really don't know because Vi isn't very fast. However, like Hecarim has really strong engagement. That both of them have good ins and outs, shall I say?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, like these are both the big go button champions.
Yeah, big go button.
So like, I mean, this jungle matchup is gonna be really really important.
Ooh, we got some great news from production that CS2 is currently in NECC matches, just so y'all know, and they just won their first map, 13-10. Pretty good. Nice job, CS.
Good job, boys.
We love it. All right. Yeah, Cinder into Zoe. Because of how comfortable Cress is on Zoe, we know that this is going to be a good Cress pick. We know this is going to be a good Cress game. I don't know if Toxic is good on Syndra. They could have just picked Syndra for a steal. They could have just been like, hey, they had a pretty good output.
Yeah,
heavy damage Syndra last game. Let's take it.
Yeah.
Little did they know it was not Cress's most comfortable pick.
I would believe that was the thought process because I know like Syndra's just a good champion and they're like, well, we don't want to deal with that again, but. Yep, they let the Zoe through, so...
They left Cress's most comfortable pick out, which is unfortunate. Tristana into Ezreal. This is like the two... Not to be like... This is like two, bronze champions. But this is like when you first open up League of Legends and they're like, pick an ADC.
This is like unlock your champion.
Unlock your first champion. It's like Ezreal, Tristana, or Misfortune. And then so these are two really easy to pick up, hard to master and play effectively champs. I haven't seen a lot out of Tristana recently, so I'm not sure what her playstyle is right now, but she got a big cannon. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what Tristana looks like in coordinated play because the last time I saw it was probably excuse me. I know she's been played in pro. But last time I saw that was a long time ago.
She's a good champ. Don't get me wrong, but like the most I've seen her played is like out of people that are just booting up the game. So I'm interested to see some more coordinated, like thoughtful Tristana play. And then Ezreal, who is more, I shouldn't give Ezreal that like hard of a rap. Ezreal is just kind of like the poster e-boy of League of Legends. He is again one of the more easier to pick up ADCs, hard to master, good damage output, fast, good movement, blinks around.
And we know that Ferocious Frog is good with him too.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know Ferocious Frog plays good Ezreal.
Yeah.
And then Nautilus into Talia.
I'm just interested to see what this Talia support's gonna be like.
Yeah, Talia support is not. It's not even like an out of meta like funky pick. You know, it's like not at all.
Something I've straight up never seen before.
Yeah, something I've straight. This is like new. Champlain could be cooking.
They're
could be inventing. Nautilus again is a standard support. Really good hook engagement support. Good with the Tristana too. Out of Tristana's heavy damage.
Right. Yeah. You land that CC and then Tristana can jump in and.
Yeah. Exactly. I like that pairing quite a bit. So I think. I mean, honestly, SNHU's bot lane's looking solid just because of like textbook ability of that. With the Talia support, I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Well, we'll see how it works out for these teams on the other side of this break, as we have to once again cut to break for production reasons. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a very interesting game. We got some kind of funky teams on both sides.
Really cool teams. I'm excited.
So yeah, stick around and we'll see you then.
See ya.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back onto the Rift with Game 2 of the Champlain versus SNHU series.
I needed my Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah, we both need to take a little soda break.
We need a little sody out here. If this goes to Game 3, it's gonna be EP time.
We are a bit EP tonight. Why did I sound like an old man saying that?
I feel like whenever we have like caster voices on and I say things like lit or like EB, like Night. Like whenever I say cool kid lingo in a caster voice, I just immediately age another 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm automatically 30.
Zoe is in the Rift.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh wait, what not in the Rift?
no,
Or
Zoe's in this game.
Zoe's in this game? Oh, let's go.
Thank you,
Production just put up a kitty meme.
Yeah,
This is
he's
so EP. Production knows me so well. For those of you who know me in any slightest capacity, I communicate slowly through cat memes and solely through cat images. Appreciated production. I truly understand what you mean now. I'm truly EP. Champlain's on red side now. They're just kind of poking out. They're leashing. Bark, bark.
Yep.
Talia's boarding around. I'm really just entranced by a Talia support.
It's gonna be a pretty standard start though, just like last game. Like we've got the bot side of Champlain leashing for Idiot, and we've got Jack Carter just taking early trades and doing Jack Carter things.
His hubris is huge.
I'm excited. It's gonna pay off big time, I think, this match. But like Nautilus has landed a pretty big hook on a Mytle, big root, and the ignite too. The first blood is gonna come out for Sukibot really early, 2 minutes in.
Ooh,
and Ferocious Frog is gonna die as well.
It was. Can you production please send me that meme? Thank you.
It's another great cat meme. It's a sad-looking cat that was forced to play League of Legends.
Jack Carter's hubris is crazy.
Back to his tower as well.
Jack Carter's out of that first trade took a lot of damage. Was not definitely was not in the lead out of the first trade, but into that second, pushed up under tower was that Camille.
It's a big difference. Yeah.
Got a level in that Camille already. Trades out mid lane.
That's very gross.
I love when second game starts turning into a belch fest because everyone had a soda. Like everyone got to go to the vending machine on break.
We'll try not to let it happen too bad.
I'm sorry. Sorry everyone. Ooh, Crest early damage. Heavy.
Damage to the ignite too.
Will the burn.
Gonna burn it down. Toxic will fall.
Huge from Zoe. That ignite was like just barely like I always get nervous at the end of those ignites there because ignite just barely does enough damage to kill people.
I have had so many times where my ignite will like just barely not kill.
They'll be on like literally 2 points of health.
Yeah, so thankfully for Crest it didn't happen that time, and Mytle and Ferocious Frog are going to push up this bot lane, but Leanne is going to engage with the hook, and the follow-up from Tsukibot is going to claim Mytle again, and Ferocious Frog is stuck again.
Champlain pushed up so far considering their deaths.
We've seen this before.
Yeah, I will say I'll critique Champlain. They're 0-2 right now, and it's almost 4 minutes in. That is not good. I'm sorry, Champlain. Your hubris
is... bot lane has 4 kills in 3 minutes. That's crazy. Oh, here comes Dragon Tempest on the Hector. I'm going to force the flash back out of Kresuwu. But Kresuwu's already so low.
Lane. That was an unfortunate gank out of mid lane. Crest was playing really well into that Syndra. Just probably did not anticipate the vision out of that Hecarim. Did not anticipate a gank there.
This is a rough start for Champlain.
We do see Idiot up in top lane. They did not get a kill out of that, but there was a lot of pressure forward. Jack Carter's still pretty low, though.
Yeah, it's nice to
damage.
See Idiot doing what he can.
Jack Carter's hubris is crazy.
He's going for as many shots as he can, but, you know,
Champlain's
Camille just walks far enough out of his range.
Yeah. I don't know if Camille outranges Jace, but that's, I don't know.
I mean, Jace
under tower.
Infinite. He can't kill you under tower. But, I mean, yeah, I have to wonder, like, Champlain's already, like, pretty far on the back foot in this match. I wonder what they're going to do to clean it up. His Proma is very, very low. Proma did not get the chance to back, and he is going to blow that flash to get to safety, as he did almost die.
Champlain's bot lane is really
big hook out of Lehan.
Either their Nautilus is crazy or Champlain's bot lane is just out of position.
I mean, I don't know if we gave SNHU's bot lane enough credit last match, because they even though they lost that game, like they lost that lane pretty hard too.
Yeah,
their team play was quite good.
Their Xayah especially was really heavy on damage output, and despite losing lane, really scaled. Again, like I said, scaled through that like laning phase loss.
Yeah, and now they have they have the ability to get an early lead, and they're taking it. They're seizing it.
Yeah.
As Midel is gonna get ignited, and
Ooh,
Sukibot's
shutdown.
gonna get a good shutdown from
Traded,
Ferocious Frog,
though.
but it is a trade as Midel's gonna die
Yeah.
again.
How many deaths from? That's four deaths from Midel.
And the Idiot is in bot lane too, trying to help Ferocious Frog out, but trying to get Lehan, but.
Can we I don't want to put this up as like playing that could just be a positioning thing, but also
Wow,
playing
big damage from the
huge.
Zoe Q, and the Ignite comes through. Ferocious Frog is gonna get the kill, and Lehan is
Massive.
very, very low. Ferocious Frog trying for it, but doesn't look like he's gonna get it.
That's big for Ferocious Frog. Getting a couple kills there, getting now being 2-2 out of that 0-2 will give a little bit of a boost comparatively. Now, but still going into a 5-1 Tristana.
And SNHU have racked up 9 kills overall in 6 minutes.
Yeah, wow. That is
Oh,
not.
here comes the Idiot. He's gonna be pushed back and stunned though by Toxic, so we're not gonna get anything out of that, unfortunately.
I'm just nervous about Champlain's bot lane right now. That's like my main concern.
Yeah, this is
That
really rough. You
0-4.
really don't want to see a fed Tristana like ever.
Yeah, no. So this Tristana was playing really well, considering we were doubting Tristana at first. Ooh, EP time.
Ooh,
Night in the
almost.
mid lane. Almost a night.
Just barely out of that Q range.
So close. Yeah, bot lane's looking a little, looking like they're testing each other right now. That I'm just curious if that 0-4, like I don't want to say it has anything to do with like playing Talia as a support. I don't think it does, but ooh,
Okay,
Jack Carter
cut
cut
Dragon
out.
Tempest is gonna run up and do lots of damage, and Jack Carter is just gonna die.
Isn't just dies now. Somehow
He didn't
stayed alive
die
for
right away. Yeah, he stayed alive for like a few seconds after that. But okay, there we go.
There we go.
Midel's gonna pop that ability to push him forward, not an ult. But the Idiot is caught out.
Ooh, that was catastrophic for Idiot, who was just sectioned off there by their bot lane, kept him separate from Champlain's bot lane. And just Tristana going in on Ferocious Frog. Damage output not enough to match Tristana's. That's rough.
This is difficult. Leanne lands another hook, this time on the Cresu.
Cress is getting Sukibot so low, but they're feeding this Tristana.
This SNHU bot lane is so good. We didn't get to see it last game because they played kind of a weak lane, but wow.
We do see on the convex, Jack Carter now going in for some trades, pushing far up into the Camille's tower. Trading. Camille's winning trades.
Yeah,
Camille's winning trades.
Camille's winning that trade.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, Promo was up a level there.
I was like
had
looking.
the ult.
I was looking.
Damage.
I was looking for however, we're gonna win top lane, but then no, Camille just totally turned that around in one trade with ult. That was huge for SNHU.
Jack Carter's 0-3.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
wow.
Champlain.
Champlain.
I don't even want to blame the trademark hubris or anything because SNHU is just.
Yeah.
SNHU's playing really well this game.
They are. They know, if they win this, we go into a third. They know if Champlain takes this, it's over.
Yeah, so they are, they're
playing,
trying.
They're at least they're giving their attempt. Zoe was rushing in the lane.
Gonna run up, gonna try to land the sleep, but it's not gonna hit. And meanwhile, the scary bot lane from SNHU is back. The hit just barely doesn't land, but Midel is just far enough forward. He's gonna get hit by the Nautilus ult, and the Ignite is gonna claim him.
They're just aggressive and forward and doing the damage that they know that they can into this bot lane from Champlain. It's 0-5 and 2-3, and they're 8-1 and 2-0.
I mean, this bot lane has a combined 10 kills for SNHU.
Yeah.
Ferocious Frog has TP. I didn't know that, but he does TP back to lane to try to prevent this, wave from. Excuse me.
Really taking a lot in the tower.
Yeah,
but
Cresu was caught out too as Nautilus, or as Hecarim's there definitely, and that is also Toxic. Yeah, so the mid jungle duo is gonna find.
Do shut down Hecarim there. That's huge.
Okay,
big
yeah,
for Champlain.
I mean, they almost got Crest, but luckily Idiot was there, and we'll get the shutdown, which is gonna be a big deal for us, for Champlain.
I want to see more out of top lane here. Camille is 2-0 right now. We've seen a lot of forward positioning dominance from our top lane.
Oh, the flash over the wall, or Hex flash over the wall from Leanne.
Rough.
Yep, and Midel is gonna fall to that bomb.
Yeah, again,
Man,
a lot
and
of
the flash
forward
from Proma, playing very aggressive as Jack Carter is low.
We've seen so much forward play from top lane, but not a lot of kills. It's 0-4.
Oh my god, Tsukibot was over the wall. Ferocious Frog didn't know.
Under tower, too.
Ferocious Frog, that control ward is in that bush. He didn't know that they were there, and so they were just able to get the jump completely on him.
That's crazy. As they take first tower in bot lane. I'm not surprised first tower's falling out of bot lane. 10 minutes in, that's pretty standard. Like 11-minute tower, that's like, again, wow, perfect. But 0-6 out of Champlain's bot lane, out of their support. 2-4, not, again, horror. It's not great. Not the worst.
I mean, it's not great when your lane opponent is 10-1.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, exactly. It's not great. If your opponent was also 2-4, or something similar, like 2-3, 2-5, what about that's fine. But when your opponent's 10-1, it's a little bit. Oh, Scuttle's going down. Scuttle's going down.
Scuttle's going down.
Scuttle's going down.
It takes three members of Champlain to take down Scuttle,
Oh.
but they managed to get it in the end.
Ooh, hits out. Don't find. They don't find.
Promo's diving forward. Jack Carter taking some pretty hefty damage right there.
Yeah, I want to see Jack Carter playing it safe right now. Like I was saying before, a lot of forward play and not a lot of output.
Oh, here comes Dragon Tempest going straight under the tower
Oh.
almost. But Jack Carter flashes back to avoid that.
I mean, if he got knocked out from under tower and was kind of
Whoa.
caught out.
Tristana does so much damage. Tristana just did half of Mydle's health bar there.
That was insane. Just
And
melted
it's four-
away
It's four
Mydle's
members
health.
of SNHU. Nautilus was a bit eepy there in the back line,
Yeah.
but he's gonna dive forward straight under the tower. Ult, Crest
Oh
up,
my
and,
gosh.
And Tempest is sorry. Who even is that? Promo's gonna get
Yeah,
that kill.
whatever.
Actually, no, I think it's a double kill from Tsukibot.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Ferocious Flog
gets
cleaning up.
one kill finally. Leanne is low, but it's a 1v3.
Oh, Broma
Doesn't
gets
matter
that.
how low SNHU is. Mydle's gonna come in. Okay, they are pretty low. Mydle might be able to find something. He does get the shutdown on the Tristana, which is big. Check
Oh my gosh, gets deleted.
I mean, he was on 1 HP. I kind of
Yeah.
question that jump over there. If he didn't, maybe he figured he was gonna die anyway, and he was like, might as well. Okay, he's gonna try to.
Oh,
he's gonna
nice kill there
CC
from
away.
Idol. They clean up, but oh my goodness. Wow. They clean up, but oh my goodness. There was just an absolute rush on top lane tower there out of SNHU. Their hubris there was absolutely insane.
And it paid off.
It paid off, yeah. Got many down for Champlain. It's taking a quick look at like KDAs from that. It is 3-3. I mean, jungle is exactly even. With despite a little bit of a
Tsukibot.
CS lead. Oh, Tsukibot taking another just
It just
insane kill.
appears and deletes
Yeah.
Cress. Wow.
As I was looking at KDAs, Tsukibot just appears and deletes Crest. Jungle, with the exception of a bit of a CS lead from Hecarim, is exactly even. It's 3-3-3.
Oh my god, this
3-3-1. Yeah,
so
no.
much damage. Mydle gets deleted too.
Thank you.
Frog flashes forward to get that
That's
kill.
like, honestly, at this point, flash for that. Just kill this
Yeah, just
Tristana.
get-
Whatever.
You just have to get anything, but SNHU were there freaking Hecarim doing a lot.
Champlain, I don't know what you're gonna do into this right now. Honestly and truly. I just want to see you play safe.
I
That's
think-
what I want to hear.
So honestly, this is a go next angle. If I was in
Yeah.
there,
You know how was it last game were we talking about never FF? You can FF this. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry, that was mean. However, I just really don't know how this is gonna play out.
Our opponents from a few streams ago now, I
Yeah.
think, we're in and they FF'd it too. Christ, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm tired and I'm very sad watching this match.
Yeah, it's if we're stumbling, don't blame us, guys. This is a rough one. I'm sure Champlain.
Okay, yeah, everybody
I
just
feel
heard
like
Yeti is too far forward and he gets killed by Tsukibot.
Yeah. This Tristana is just a problem, and
Yeah, and now the entire team of SNHU is playing together. They know all they have to do is just set Tsukibot up to get massive damage, and they win.
yeah,
They win like literally everything that way.
that is it is kind of exactly the position our opponents were in a couple streams ago. It just I wouldn't. Again, we were saying never
Ooh, nice
FF.
done by Mydle. gonna lock
good kill there.
Nautilus under tower and get that shutdown. I don't know if that was a shutdown, but it was a kill. So, you know, you take what you can get. Jack Carter's gonna dive on a Dragon Tempest. Dragon Tempest may not have known what hit him, but promo was there. And Jack Carter's in a tough spot again. Yeah, he's gonna die. Out. It's a 2v1, unfortunately. And Ferocious Frog dies too.
From somewhere.
And Hecarim charges in, lands some big damage on the Crest, and the Idiot is not long after.
One after another for Champlain, they're just tumbling like dominoes. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, watching how fast this
SNHU have almost triple the amount of kills that Champlain does.
Yeah.
Let's see for SNHU.
It's an ace. Champlain will reload fast. Mind you, we're 16 minutes into this game, and they're almost at base. This is fast. This was nuts.
This is a League of Legends speedrun.
Compared to last game, which was really well played out from both teams, this is a very... Champlain really, like, held their own last game, too.
It's night and day. I mean, last game was super close. This game just is not.
I'm trying to figure out what was the difference here. Was it picks? Was it bot lane, obviously?
I think so. I think if I had to guess, I would say get Idiot back on a tank.
Yeah.
That would be, I think Champlain kind of needs that tanky front line, to be honest.
Yeah. Get Idiot back on a tank. I don't know. Get their...
I don't even want to cast these fights. I mean, SNHU just walks up and they collapse onto a person from Champlain, and then that person dies.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's
gonna be the call.
Mytl, don't test that.
Mytl, don't do it.
It's okay.
He wants that ward, but he's not
delicious,
gonna get it.
Juicy ward. It looks so delicious.
Appetizing, but it's so dangerous.
Oh, again, it's just like collapsing in on one person from Champlain, and they just immediately die. It's so... I'm trying to figure out what it is. Is it picks? Is it damage? Is it targeting? Is it...
I think it is.
I think we need to get...
I'm ready to blame Natalia support too. I don't know if that was the play.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the play. We saw a lot of good... tab out. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this tab out because we know where it's going. However, so... Champlain... Yeah, the Talia support. We saw a lot of cleanup from Talia support after... the laning phase, but laning phase ended pretty quickly.
No, I'll walk it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, seeing the CC that Talia has, the way that she can knock somebody forward into, I get the idea, right? Like, you knock them into the rest of your team, and then you kill them, but, I mean, the Tristana is just really good. You just don't want to enable SNHU's bot lane.
I think you'd need either a CC or healer into this Tristana play.
Yeah.
Like, you'd need a Soraka situation. You'd need, like, I don't know, just someone
Sona!
Sona! You need Sona! Yes, or Soraka. Someone, like, I don't know, either a healer or CC into the Tristana just to be able to, like...
a bit EP there.
Night-night.
But it's not enough. Liam Hex flashing over the wall. But... Crest will get out in time.
Almost 40 kills here for SNHU. That
was so sad. That was pop over the wall and do something, but Promo was there waiting for him on the other side.
Chat, everyone point out how wonderful Harry's was. That was so good. I don't even know if you heard what you just did with your own voice. You're just like,
Clip it.
Like, clip that. It was very sassy. I can't believe what SNHU is up to with this right now. That is the tone of voice that.
Champlain, they really gotta pick up the pieces after this one.
They really do.
You really hate to see it.
They're inting, and I think they should not inting.
Okay, well, Champlain's getting some
They're getting
shutdowns
kills.
as like SNHU finally overextended a bit too much.
Yeah,
but their Syndra's staying alive for so long.
They're not going in on her because they're a little bit nervous. I mean, she was doing damage. If they consistently kept up with that fight, I think she would have at least killed one of them.
Yeah. I mean, Champlain finally able to stop the bleeding for a little while as they take out 4 members of SNHU in their base. So it's not, it's not over yet, but it's close.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh guys, red buff's going down. No, I'm just gonna start casting stuff like that. Guys, they're positioning for Scuttle. They're positioning for Scuttle, guys. Yeah, they're lining up for
I mean, they do. I mean, I like the idea, right? You,
Oh,
you get that
they
vision
were
control. Oh, big damage actually coming out of Champlain. Nautilus is going to be Eepy, and the Idiot dives forward over the wall and almost gets Nautilus, but not
Doesn't quite.
But meanwhile,
Crest falls.
SNHU had a big flank position, and in goes Hecarim, doing so much damage to the Idiot, and Midel is not long after.
Yeah, Tristana's just jumping around, doing damage. Look at that. Look at that.
So much. She does
so
so
much.
much.
She does so much. It's like unfair. Yeah. Ooh, Chroma
too. Be able
too.
to wait. Proma got the movement,
Crazy damage out of Chroma too. That Nautilus just doesn't die.
closing that
Look at
gap
him.
like it's nothing.
Look at that. Moving up, getting another inhib.
This is just about it. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I do fear.
Champlain's got the respawns, but they don't have a Nexus turret.
They're down a Nexus turret. They have one tower. I don't know.
On the whole map, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
on the
God,
whole
wow.
map.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, no. We're only 20 minutes into this. This was a wipe.
This was a stomp. This was a steamroll.
This was a wipe.
a slam. This was a shatter.
You got. I'll give it. If there's any SNHUers in chat, sorry I called you. What did I call you last time? Skibidi. I called you.
Toilet.
I called them something really. Oh, I called them Skibidi Nincompoop High School University. Is what I called them. And I think this is my karma.
Okay, but to be fair, that is pretty funny.
I called them Skibidi Nincompoop High School University, and this is my karma. SNHU is now just gonna absolutely wipe Champlain at League of Legends. yeah, no. Base goes as they. Nice. Thank you, Hecarim. We know. We know you won. We know you won. That was a steamroll. Sorry, we're not sponsored by these people. I have no words. Champlain, I want to think about a little bit what was the reason that was so rolly, because I don't want to like put blame on a specific thing, but that bot lane, man, come on.
Champlain,
They
don't
entered.
enable the bot lane.
I will say, okay,
For SNHU.
Tristana was really good. Their bot lane was really good, but also Champlain inted a little.
I think
They-
I think Piranha Plant has good advice though. To be
He
honest.
does.
Yeah, he said
Don't let the bot lane for SNHU pop off like that again.
Yeah, ban Tristana. I don't know. That's kind of easy. Good easy
I would
adaptive
be
foresight.
so shocked if I did not see an immediate Tristana first ban.
Why didn't they pick Tristana first game if that was the performance? Well, that's the thing. Again, was it Tristana? Was it the pick, or was it Champlain inting at the beginning and kind of letting that happen? Because again, I don't want to call out Champlain, but Midel.
How do you feel like they entered though?
Midel died was 4-0 like really early.
Yeah, he did die a lot.
Midel died a lot. I don't want to call anyone in particular.
That first little fight bot lane, I think Champlain were up quite a bit too. Yeah, but
yeah, they.
I mean,
died first and early. They almost first engagement they lost. Both of them died, and then second engagement again they went all in. They pushed up really far forward, almost a tower, and then were immediately cut out right after. I would consider that a little bit of inting.
they didn't.
a little bit.
They definitely didn't respect the bot lane.
Yeah.
for sure. Because they won so handily the first time around. They were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. No problem. We can just walk up, and nope.
No.
They get popped, and then it's just downhill from there.
Yeah, it's really truly like I think it was an amalgamation of downfall. Like it was just like a big clump of so many different things that just led to this occurring.
Yeah, really.
I'd like to apologize on behalf.
we formally apologize to that's not
on behalf of Champlain
appealing shot
Esports.
of Piranha Plant there.
You can't get him like that on stream. Come on now, man. Gotta respect the dude. But yeah, no. Going into next, I think we ban Tristana, please. I think we ban Tristana. I think we pick our most comfortable, outputting champs on bot lane.
I think we get Idiot on a tank again.
I think we get Idiot back on his tank. If they don't ban Jarvan, that would be cool. I think Sejuani would be another great pick again. That was a great play. We saw Sejuani be really effective into SNHU.
I mean, Sejuani's been good all season. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not play it?
Sejuani and Jarvan have been they've been perfect, and they've been banning Jarvan, and I doubt they're gonna ban a second jungle because that would be a waste of their time. Like you're gonna have one or the other, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're 1-1 in the series. Champlain are down, but importantly, they are not out. We have one more game to go.
One more game to go. I hope their hubris is still there.
I hope I hope their mental's not completely shattered.
My hubris would have been crushed after that.
Yeah.
Not to be like I would have been crestfallen personally.
Crestfallen. That's a good word.
But that's my SAT word of the night. Crestfallen, guys. Study up.
It's a good one.
Inspired by Chris. Ooh, crestfallen. After that game, I'm crestfallen. However, yeah, no.
We do have another one after this. So
yeah, we have one more.
We'll throw it to another break. When we come back, we will have draft for game 3, and that one will hopefully be better for Champlain. But either way, it'll be surely a thrilling conclusion to this series.
Oh yeah.
So you're not gonna want to miss it.
Get your hubrises in check. Don't be too crestfallen. We will see you in just a moment. I have many associates.
The friends keep appearing.
I have many associates here. Oh no, Bidoof on stream! On stream, Bidoof! Put your CCE sweater back on, Bidoof!
Scandalous. We're gonna get taken off the air here in a minute.
Okay.
That's TOS.
Oh, come on, Twitch, please, I'm begging you. Come on.
Well,
all right.
So Champlain have opted for blue side, but the bans are staying the same again on both sides.
Yeah, seeing Grays, Oriana, Poppy, Jarvan.
Excuse me.
That Poppy ban is interesting.
Well, I mean, it's a strong pick for Jack Carter, to be sure.
Yeah, strong pick, and Idiot as well. We saw Idiot on Poppy, who played pretty well into that.
Yeah, we saw that was game 3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Nothing could be quite as memorable as the Poppy ult though.
Oh yeah,
I still watch that clip.
Oh, that was incredible.
Cinderman coming out from SNHU.
Oh! Huge.
That's so stupid.
Huge.
But, we got the Xerath, baby.
Can we get Piranha Pog?
This is Mydle's game.
Yeah, I'm really excited. This is happening. This is happening, folks. Sorry, Mydle, for BMing your Talia.
They left them, the Xerath open.
Sorry, for BMing your Talia support. I'm so sorry.
He's like, all right, the kid gloves are off. You know, we may have been screwing around last game, but no more.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy, guys.
And Jace is still up too, actually.
Oh, the Swain ban.
They let Jace through.
Will Jack Carter pick Swain? I'm sorry, not Swain. Jace again though into that. Like that was a rough game last game. Just I think like after that, even if you are good on a character, just like your hubris dies a little inside.
True. Okay. Good adaptation.
I like
the
this.
Sejuani, however, please.
Two horses.
Make it a pick, please.
Please. Horsey v Horsey.
I mean, Maokai's tanky.
He's tanky, but I don't know. I like Sejuani.
Jack, you're trolling me. Okay, he wasn't trolling it, but it is. Okay, well, the Jace pick does come through again. You know,
sometimes when I'm like playing my main, especially, and I do poorly, I don't play my main again. If like that night or like for a week, because I'm like my hubris is knocked.
We are gonna see the mirror match, or the run back, I guess, top lane with Jace and the Camille.
Hopefully, playing better into that Camille gameplay. That Camille's movement was really good around Jack last game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's plenty of room for Jack to, you know, Jack's a skilled player. He's a smart guy. He can take some lessons from that last matchup and learn to play better. But, you know, we are hoping to see that. I mean, I do like
ban.
Let's go. Yeah,
I love
good
that.
ban.
Ezreal ban too, though.
I do like some of these. I do like these adaptations. I mean, we've got Idiot back on a more tanky frontliney champion, and you know, obviously you love to see the Xerath. So
I am Caitlyn ban too. Double bot lane ban. Double ADC ban from SNHU there.
Yeah, lots of ADCs off the table. Yeah. Honestly, you know, limiting Suki bot's pool is, you know, it's gonna be good no matter what. Yeah, that bot laning from SNHU really does a number, if you will. Yeah. So we'll see with the limited options that they have.
Ooh,
it will be a Samira pickup.
I like Samira. She's cool.
She is cool. She's very flashy. Yeah. That is her whole identity is getting kills with style. Yeah. But you know, when you allow a Samira to go off like that, you know, it can be pretty dangerous. Yeah. Ooh, Seraphine. Seraphine from Seraphine for Cress. I like Seraphine Cress. Seraphine is one of Cress's main picks, alongside Zoe, who they play like surprisingly just both play very differently. Zoe is really good early game, really good, just like right off the bat. Seraphine has to scale way to time. Victor. Wow, that's interesting. I haven't seen Victor in a long time. The only reason he came back into relevance was Arcane. I'm sorry. Like that's the only reason like people like know who he is in this game. Oh, that's messed up. No, it's true. It's true. Like I don't know. People didn't play him before Arcane. I think he's pretty good in Runeterra. Oh, really? Oh, I mean, that's probably what. He might have been. In Runeterra. Guys, that game in a little while. He's really good in Legends of Runeterra. Hey, I'm sorry. Game, okay? I'm sorry. I've never touched it. I hear really good things about it, though. I put Runeterra way above Hearthstone, personally. I think the gameplay mechanic is very interesting. I hear great things about Runeterra, and I am like convinced that I should play it because of all the good things I've heard. Is it like similar to Hearthstone? I mean, you know, it's a card game. It's got like Magic combat rules. Oh, cool! I played a bit of Magic. And the neat thing about it is like in a given like turn, you go back and forth like each card. Like you don't get to take your turn and like play your entire hand. You play one thing and then your opponent plays one thing. And then you play one thing. That makes more sense. I think it's like, cool. It's interesting to play around. I like that. I mean, I do also play Arena. I have also played Arena, to be fair, but I know a lot of people that play Arena and love it. I never really got hardcore into Magic, but Arena I've heard. Better yet, play Commander. I play Commander. Oh yes, Commander's very fun. I used to play Pokemon TCG to second. there's a Doctor Who Commander like set. Oh my god, in Magic. It's wild to me. I like have to pick them up if I had more money. To someone the other day in one of my classes made a moisturize me reference and they didn't I forget what it was. They didn't get it. I was like, moisturize me. Universes Beyond Magic does go crazy. That is true. Oh, any big Doctor Who fans out there? Any Doctor Who fans in chat? Any Sherlock fans in chat? Any BBC show fans in chat? Let's just get that out there. Watch us here at Champlain Esports. Watching a video game? Are we playing League of Legends here? No. Let's talk about matchups. I forgot. You bring up Doctor Who. Park cards. Oh, bring up Doctor Who around me, and there's an issue. That show.
like held my existence all through middle school. It was really upsetting. But matchups. Xerath into Nautilus. You gave us Xerath. I've seen this Nautilus. This Nautilus plays really well. This Nautilus can land hooks, which is like really huge. Like there's like kind of a weird arc to landing hooks, as where like you're first starting out best doctor.
12.
Okay. I like David Tennant, but that's me. Okay.
David Tennant's back.
He's back?
Yeah, did you hear?
No.
He came back after 13.
I love David Tennant. That's incredible.
Capaldi W, yeah.
Okay.
My man on Prod, let's go.
Matt Smith. One of my friends met Matt Smith at Comic-Con, and I was really pissed off that they met Matt Smith. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like really pissed.
Matt Smith was in Morbius.
He was?
Yeah, he was. He was
the doctor in Morbius.
I couldn't watch that movie and see him and not see the doctor.
It's just
to be
the
honest.
doctor. Well, whenever I see him in anything, it's the doctor. I'm like, oh, hello. It's just like whenever I see whoever plays Watson and Sherlock, he's in a lot of stuff.
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. Yeah, whenever I see him in anything, oh my gosh, I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, it's Watson. It's Watson. It's so bad.
Watson Baggins.
Oh, Watson
Bilbo
Baggins.
Watson.
I was just watching the extended Fellowship of the Ring the other night. That was another series you can't bring up in my presence. It was really bad. They're all on HBO Max, guys. Go run, watch Lord of the Rings.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by
that company.
However, go watch every single one of the extended edition movies. They're like 4 hours long. It's worth it. It's worth it.
I wonder if they're how far into the client draft they are.
Oh, I wonder.
We don't know.
We've been out here
we can't tell.
talking about Lord of the Rings.
We've been analyzing nerd culture and not
analyzing nerd culture. They're past the client draft.
Yeah,
we're waiting for spectator delay. This is my nerd flex. I didn't meet Liv Tyler. She was like off to the distance because I met Steven Tyler, the lead singer of Aerosmith. His daughter is Liv Tyler, who was in Lord of the Rings. Okay. I got to see her.
That's pretty cool.
But oh my goodness, whoops!
I don't have any really cool stories like that.
If I got to meet Matt Smith, I would have even cooler of a story. We should do a Lord of the Rings marathon. That would be cool for Extra Life.
Yeah,
you can have me
you can put it on
MJ's
stream.
commentary edition.
Nothing will go wrong if we stream the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, nothing at all. No, what's copyright?
It's
free use.
We've spent all our time on this side tangent, unfortunately, so we do have to throw to a break. But when we get back, we will actually play the video game and talk about the video game.
Oh yeah,
won't we?
We will. I promise. I won't talk about Doctor Who. Maybe.
Right. Well, we'll see you on the other side of this break. Stick around, and hopefully we get that win for Champlain.
Oh yeah, we're hopeful. See you soon. Rift time.
We are
Rift.
back, everybody. Welcome. It is Game 3, the thrilling conclusion to the saga of Champlain Esports versus SNHU.
Some people get more excited when this stuff happens. I feel bad. I get real quiet. I get nervous. I get scared.
It is going to be a very nerve-wracking match, as we know that Champlain and SNHU can play really strong depending. It looks like SNHU is posturing for a bit of an invade here.
Oh,
They're
and
gonna be all the merry band is going to be walking all the way up to the river, all as a group.
Yeah, Champlain's bot lane's there. Oh yeah, pinging like crazy.
Yeah, I think
See
Champlain knows.
Which is smart. I mean, good.
What are they gonna? Hey guys, what are they gonna do about it though? I don't know. I mean, they have that information.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to do anything about it, right? I don't know if they're going to close in on that or just let them do their thing, kind of stay out of the way.
Yeah, because SNHU didn't really do anything about it either. They just kind of walked up. I think they might have been like trying to fake Champlain out, which is kind of funny, but like, I don't know, it could be a good strategy. But Champlain, if that was their intent, Champlain's not falling for it.
Yeah, no, there wasn't much action there from SNHU if they did want to do anything. What's that? Piranha plant's biting. Yeah, a little bit of early just positioning here.
Yeah,
lots of pings going out.
Lots of pings going out because I mean Champlain knows that they're trying something.
Oh,
okay,
red buff steal.
Yeah, Nautilus is gonna flash forward. Okay, it just locks down the idiot. First blood down to Samira.
That's not great for Idiot. It was really just sectioned out there.
The fake out of the fake out into the actually no, we are here and we are gonna kill you.
Yeah. Champlain knew that there was people there trying something, just was unsure of what they were gonna try, so didn't really have that reaction time.
Yeah, and it's another good start for SNHU. There, you know, Samira has a kill, but Zerath is good.
Poke.
Lands the stun onto Nautilus.
Letting Midle
force them back.
Letting Midle have that Zerath might have been big mistake. Hopefully a big mistake.
Hopefully if you're Champlain, yeah, hopefully. But Jack Carter
just taking a lot of damage. Puts out a little bit of damage into that. I was surprised. That was a huge.
It's gonna end up being fairly even, but Jack Carter was in a lot of trouble there. Sukibot dashing forward. The stun does not land from Midle. Unlucky.
Flashed out a Ferocious Frog. Not great.
Using flash away. Jack Carter's gonna dive forward. Proma's a little low, but
the
Hecarim is there, and the stun is huge, and Dragon Tempest is gonna get a kill.
Rough. That's just rough for Champlain.
Yeah,
Jack was pretty far forward there.
Stun too from the Victor thing.
Seraphine's hard playing mid because she doesn't have a lot of damage output early game. Like playing into a Victor who I'm not really sure how he plays. Like he's just not. I don't know how he's like I don't know what his deal is these days. I don't know what he's been up to. So I don't know if he can really like work around that and do heavy damage into a Seraphine now. Who does have CC? Like comparatively to her damage, does have
Seraphine
CC.
has some CC on her, but
yeah.
You're right. It is pretty weak. I mean, that Q is like your main damage dealer, but that doesn't really come online until a little late. So. You're going to be relying on it mostly for like wave clear at the early game stage. Jack Carter is going to be pushing the wave up, looking for any opportunity to get one over on Proma here.
Yeah, pokes out.
Oh, the
hammer
is good.
Proma's just really trading damage. Really trading damage here on Jack.
There's a lot happening in the top lane. I feel like this just seems like typical Champlain fare. That like anytime we see a Champlain game, there's always so much happening in the top lane as Proma goes down.
Barely winning that fight, Jack Carter just jumps on top of Proma. Wow, hubris, but in his benefit, I guess.
It's usually never like that crazy.
Yeah,
like,
never that close.
We do see a lot of like action happening in top lane because Jack Carter just likes to play so aggressively.
Yeah,
I feel like in the early game, the auto cam mostly focuses that lane.
It does. There's a lot of bot. We don't see a lot out of mid early game.
Comes in. Champlain knew that Nautilus was pushing forward, but I don't know if they knew that Hecarim was there. But nothing's really gonna come of it because Champlain's bot lane did get to that tower in time.
They take a little bit of damage, but nothing insane. Nothing detrimental. Severe skin's pretty cool. Big fan.
Oh, the hook forward.
Ooh.
The stun will not land, and the Idiot is there, but so is Hecarim too. They're just kind of in that bush.
Yeah. Damage out there. It's kind of trading back and forth right now. Bot lane's back at it together. Hecarim's backing. Jack Carter is putting trades out on Proma again, who keeps going in.
Nice stun from Midle, but the Idiot is pretty low
Ooh.
in the middle of two people. The Ignite will claim
Balls. Rough.
him. Yeah,
Is that 2 down for Idiot? Yeah.
that's 2 deaths for Idiot. Yep.
Not great from Champlain. It is 1-3, not insane.
I think Champlain need to temper their aggression a little bit.
I agree.
You have to show respect to these opponents. They know how to deal with it.
Jack is playing well,
Jack's playing
aggressively.
well. He's doing a lot of damage on the Proma, who is up a
Yeah.
level somehow, but
Like, somehow Proma is equally matched in deaths, does not have any kills, and pretty much even in CS.
yeah, I mean, it is going to be that one kill that Jack Carter has, giving him a slight advantage on this lane, but like 300 gold isn't a lot, really. It's probably going to go back in the flash forward.
Whoa! Oh!
The ult comes down, but Jack
Oh!
Carter wins!
Wins that fight somehow after
Huge.
drop.
Look at his health bar, dude. He's so low.
He drew out that ult too.
Yes.
He drew out that ult.
And the
Lumiose ult's
flash.
gone. And the flash. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
That's actually incredible for Jack Carter.
It's 2-1 from Jack Carter into the 0-2 Camille. No longer holding on to an ult into this next fight. With no flash either for a couple of laning phases.
Yeah.
Couple of fights. Couple of laning phase now. Whatever I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm up to.
Y'all know it.
Y'all know it. It's night time here at Champlain Esports. I am barely holding on to my sanity. So you know what? The fact that I'm outputting League of Legends information, insane. It's crazy. Ooh, damage out on Cress. Yeah, the fact that I'm like actually relaying information right now, wild. Ooh,
Yeah, there's
ooh.
that Q wave clear. It's pretty
Crazy.
good.
I was gonna say crazy clear there from that.
Okay, yeah, it's just gonna be a lot
Stunned.
of
That little trap is
yeah.
really
that
annoying.
trap can be really brutal. It's what stunned Cress earlier, and I think cost. Oh no, he didn't die, but almost.
See a
cost him
level.
his
Oh
life.
wow, crazy damage there from Jack.
And now Jack's up a level.
Yes,
he's
there,
up,
yeah.
he's up
Pretty much
part of a level.
partially up a level as Proma gets.
The
Oh,
Dragon Tempest is here, and Promo's moving forward. The stun lands, and that's a lot of damage. And Dragon Tempest
Yeah.
is there to push Jack
Oh,
away from his tower.
whoa.
There's
Just
a lot of damage
crazy.
coming through. Jack might be able
Gets-
to get one.
gets one.
Yeah, but
Proma
Camille
gets
will
Jack
get the
Carter.
trade back.
I mean, somehow manages to get one of them though out of that trade, which was I think.
I mean, hey, an even trade is better than nothing. Oh,
Better than
Samira
nothing.
blocking that stun projectile and is gonna dash forward. Idiot is there.
Idiot,
the Ruble
yes.
lands, and it's gonna
Knocking that Nautilus
the hammer is
back.
gonna be knocked back towards Champlain's tower, but it's not gonna be quite enough.
Minions kind of saved them in that.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody on
Blocked
Champlain
them
dies
out.
either. So
No, yeah, Minions kind of blocked out SNHU there. Weren't willing to go back up into the 3 from Champlain. Nautilus got knocked back, but just kind of like big man, big pants it down back to his tower, you know.
they are low, and Idiot is. Oh, Dragon Tempest is here too, though,
Ooh.
and he's gonna dash forward onto the Idiot.
Ooh,
Damage
Champlain's
is gonna come through.
Idiot
Lots of
falls.
damage from the Hecarim dashes and stuff, and Idiot will die to Nautilus in the end.
Oh,
First, Frog's
super
gonna be forced to
low.
flash back. He's so low, but
Huge.
Mario's gonna get one traded back onto Tsukibot. Nicely done. Champlain's keeping it pretty even here as Proma dashes into Jack Carter, but Jack Carter does some pretty big damage
Yeah,
now. So.
Proma's trying, but Jack Carter is up right now, 2 kills and up. Yeah, a level.
Yeah.
Still partial level, a level now, but like, yeah, I'm sure Proma will catch up right now. Yeah, right now as I say it.
There you go. But I think the gap is getting wider.
Yeah,
Which you like to see. Promo's gonna dash forward. Jack Carter's gonna knock him back and stun him.
yeah, totally.
Ooh, whiffs that projectile, but still able to put forth quite a bit of damage. Promo's gonna be forced under that tower.
Yeah, that was Proma's really been taking a hit. This is like the opposite from what we saw at the Jack and Proma last game.
Ooh, you know what though? Look at the CS difference though, out of
Oh.
Dragon Tempest and Tsukibot.
Ouch, that is.
This is
Ooh.
normally something that we see out of Champlain, but this time SNHU
Yeah.
is farming well. And
I will say, despite the top lane, we've seen almost nothing out of mid, to be honest. Which is honestly,
I mean,
quiet is good.
Mid is like dead even on both sides.
Yeah, dead even. CS, Victor's up a wave in
He's
CS,
up one wave.
which is nothing.
Okay, 4 entire members of Champlain are up taking care of that Rift Herald.
Yeah, crazy. That's nuts.
I mean, you know, I think getting Rift Herald here is a pretty high priority decision for Champlain, I think, because it'll help them even that gold score up.
I think bringing that Herald bot lane might do them good.
Okay, the Milo ult's coming up.
Oh, crazy.
It's gonna get promo. I think that was the Arcane Comet that ended up getting the kill.
Yeah, it was.
Ferocious Frog is all alone.
Oh.
Crest is gonna TP bot lane, get the ult onto the Nautilus. That's not what he wanted, unfortunately.
Wanted that
He's
ult
gonna try
going
to put down
out
as
on
much
him.
damage onto Lehan as he can. The hook misses, thankfully.
Yeah, that Q misses. Unfortunate.
SNHU get the dragon.
met
Here
with
comes Dragon Tempest coming in for to pick up Crest.
Yeah. Once Dragon Tempest got there, just was over for Chris.
You don't have to say the ooh part, Capped. You can.
You have to say the uwu. You have to say the uwu. It's part of the name. Come on now.
All right, here comes the Maokai ult forward from the Eddie. Will root Victor up.
Animations on that ult are crazy.
Oh, the damage comes through. The knock forward is good, but not good enough, unfortunately. As here comes the Dragon Tempest. He's gonna take a tower shot, and Eddie is gonna die for it.
Oh,
but Toxic is pretty low. Ferocious Frog putting down as much damage as he can, but Ferocious Frog is low as well, so he's not gonna try to finish that up.
I was just really quiet there because I was just watching Toxic and Frog going at each other for a second. They were both like even health, both low for a hot second.
Yeah,
Little scary.
But Dragon Tempest was there.
Yeah.
Dragon Tempest, you know, as Hecarim, it's really easy for you to be where you need to be at all times.
I will say, despite the top lane dominance, we are seeing Idiot's currently 4-0 with a little bit of a lead on CS and jungle from SNHU as well. Bot lane is
0-4 actually.
Oh, 0-4. Is that what did I say?
You said 4-0.
A 4-0.
From Midle,
yeah.
Suki bot is
I meant 4-0.
Knocked back towards Midle, and the ult is not going to be good enough. The
huge.
shutdown goes over to Crest. Nicely done. Are they going to be able to find Leham?
Hopefully. Yeah.
No, Leham's already gone far enough back, I think.
I meant 0-4. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna keep saying 4-0. No, 0-4 with SNHU also having a lead there on the jungle in their bot lane too. Finding that kill on Samira was big, putting her 3-2. It also puts Xerath is 2-0. That's pretty big for Champlain's bot lane.
Of course.
Yeah.
You love to see it. Oh, Dragon Tempest is there. Does Jack know? It won't matter because the Hex ultimatum, whatever it's called,
does he get out?
Barely in time. He does get out. Will he stay out, though, is the question.
Please stay out. Please stay out. Look at it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. He's running.
Here comes Midle.
They're running after him.
Jack is still there. Pretty low, but able to chunk some big damage with a Midle here. He might actually have a chance as he walks forward.
Once they see
Midle,
Midle,
of course.
they run. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. And Idiot's there, too. So they have a big presence on the top side. But that does leave Ferocious Frog all alone in the bot lane, unfortunately. He's going to have to play safe.
It's a big CS difference there out of the
Crest
ADC.
pushed up too. Oh, but here comes Midle. He's going to land some damage on the Toxic, but I don't know if it'll be enough because Crest is so low. I don't know if Crest is going to want to engage.
Bot lane is just pushed up with, like, again, Frog just trying to get on the recon with that tower. Ooh, Jack.
Oh, Midle's there and Eddie's there
Oh,
too.
nice, huge. Proma's dead, down. One after another. That damage out on Hecarim was crazy.
Even out the kill score. It is nice team play there with Midle supporting with his Xerath ult and then Idiot being there as well to back Jack up. You love to see it.
It is rough though. We did see though, like Seaver's just hanging out their bot lane, watching the bot lane take tower because there's nothing that she can do into them.
Yeah,
that was really rough.
All alone. That's the trade-off there. And Crest did die to I think Victor, so
yeah, 2-1.
That's also kind of unlucky, but
1 and 2. I'm just switching the numbers today. If you hear me saying them backwards, please don't mind it. 1 and 2 there for Crest into the 1-0 Victor. Not huge, but not ideal. A little bit of shutdown gold on that Victor and that Nautilus too, who are both 0 deaths. Maybe they could find that.
Well, I will say this: it's almost 15 minutes, 14 and a half to be more specific, and it is a lot closer. I mean, SNHU still
Oh, yes.
leading the game, but Champlain are in a much better position relative to last game.
We're
for
at
sure.
15. We're at 15 minutes, and there's not 9 towers on one side.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm happy.
Jack Carter's a little bit cut out though. He's in trouble. Promo's able to do a lot of damage, and the Hex Tech ultimatum is going to come through.
My
and
gosh,
in comes Dragon
fast.
Tempest. The damage just connects, and Jack Carter dies.
You know that one song that they play at the horse races? I just want to hear that every time he goes running in. You know, I hear him just going crazy.
A Ferocious Frog is going to be
heard.
in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to ult away, it sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay, but we do have a group of Champlainers in the sort of bot side jungle.
Yeah, Dragon Pit. Dragon's up and about.
Drake is up soon.
Yeah,
so
15 seconds.
They are looking to establish that control. We'll see if Jack Carter can do anything. His promo's a bit low. He's caught out.
Oh, huge,
and the damage
huge,
is huge.
crazy.
And this is the Jack Carter Jace that we were missing last game.
Exactly. Just not even a dent done in. Just absolutely wiping that Camille, who's now 1-5. 5 and 3 for Jack too. It's gonna be a Drake up. Also, Herald's up in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, but SNHU started the Drake, and this is gonna be their second in the game. They are playing their neutral objectives very well again, like they have all 3 games in the series. Yeah, Champlain are just gonna give that, I guess.
They didn't really have the people lined up for that. I mean, Maokai was
everybody
standing,
kind of
but
dispersed. I mean, everybody was alive, right? I think everybody was alive.
yeah,
but
they were standing around. They were standing around jungle, not close enough. They drew him out. They drew him out of pit, so
nobody was close enough to contest. Yeah.
Yeah. They drew him out of pit, so there's no real smite steal opportunity there, but it's alright. Crest there, kind of taking it up the bot lane. I'd like to see a little more action out of the bot lane. There's been some rough moments, to say the least. There's been some rough moments. I will give a shout. Ooh. All alone, but the hubris is
massive. Anytime I see one person on Champlain next to 2 people in SNHU, I get really nervous.
Yeah. I will say Jack has been faring his damage pretty well.
This time though, as Laham is sort of, well, Camille's there.
Mydle's there maybe to help out. Oh, but there's again everyone's closing him on Herald for SNHU.
Okay, big stun from Mydle.
Big
stun, but Hecarim is really fast.
He is so
going over the wall. He's unstoppable, but he doesn't quite get the Oh no, he does. He gets there in a little bit, and the Hex Tech ultimatum is good to get Mydle, and the Not ult is going to land that knock-up, and the rest of SNHU is just going to collapse onto the Idiot, and he is not long for this world either.
Nah. No
okay.
way.
First
Gets one
back.
Gets Victor.
Okay,
his
so
first death.
It's a 2-for-1. Not the worst, but it is going to be a Herald being pocketed by SNHU here, because Idiot is down.
Got a shutdown out of that for Champlain. But
oh yeah, that's good.
Pretty good.
But I mean, losing the objective is a bit rough.
Pretty worse. I'd say worse. Not worth compared to getting a shutdown.
So the Mydle ult gets the shutdown too.
Omniscience.
Jace does huge damage. Jack Carter.
Yeah.
Oh,
not going back in.
The big guy on this team this time, and Chroma is so low.
Jack didn't go back in on that. I was surprised. He was low, maybe like playing it smart. Potentially. That was just very out of character comparatively. I was not expecting that.
Forward as 4 members of Champlain trying to get this kill on a Nautilus.
Oh!
Idiot, I believe.
Wow! Dying under tower.
Nice. The Dragon Tempest, though, he dashes forward, but he's into 3 people. Toxic is there to sort of provide support from the backline, but Mydle does enough damage to push him back. Cress does die there, though. I don't have to say the ooh.
You have to say the ooh. You have to. That was rough out of Champlain, or it was powerful into a little bit of a rough play there. I forget who was it out of Champlain that died under tower trying to get that kill.
It may have been Cress actually.
Yeah, that was a little rough. I think that could have been preventable. That looked preventable. I could be mistaken, but that you could have fallen back from out of there.
Mydle, you're so low.
Mydle,
and the Herald drops
please.
Too.
Oh, Shelly, no. That's like.
Okay, the Idiot is just gonna try to prevent anything really bad from happening to him.
Yeah.
Popping that ult, but he will die.
Seraphine goes
gets one
in on the damage.
Okay, Jack just pops Tsukibot. Nice.
Jack's damages might be what they need to rely off of right now. That was pretty huge.
Yeah, Jack is letting enabling Jack is a pretty big win condition for Champlain now.
Yeah, who's 6-4.
Yes,
Midel as well.
He is their strongest member by far.
I'm sorry, production.
I'm hungry too, Prod. Yeah.
Production, we would also like some dinner.
I'm gonna go home, cook myself a nice piece of salmon.
Ooh, what?
It's gonna be delicious.
Here I am out here. I'm like, I'm gonna have not microwave ramen. I'm gonna have stove ramen, the fancy kind. You gonna cook salmon? I wish I had salmon. I get my groceries delivered tomorrow. I'm getting some turkey. I'm excited. I'm just gonna make myself more hungry the more I talk about this.
Yeah, you're making me hungry too.
I'm sorry.
This is not the food cast.
This is the food cast now.
No.
Oh, red buff! Red buff! McDonald's gonna go crazy. Oh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with McDonald's. The McDanks.
I need to save my money.
I know. I need to save my money. I get paid on Friday. Come on, guys. Production. No, I don't. I'm broke. Don't. Come on. Pop.
Jack Carter didn't do quite enough damage to get that kill all by himself, but Midel was there with the ult to support. Nice team play from Champlain.
Yeah, huge team play from Champlain. Wow. Good kill out there. It's 14-16 in the lead for SNHU kill-wise. Let's take a quick peek at gold. SNHU is up a bit on gold. They're positioning for drag right now. It's at 10 seconds. This would be their third. Champlain does not.
You really can't let SNHU run away with the dragons every time.
They have been running away with the dragons.
Yeah, Jack Carter's gonna TP in, dive forward on the Suki, but the knock forward is huge.
Suki's down.
Suki's
yes.
dead for sure.
Out of ult too.
Dragon Tempest is gonna ult as well, but the charm from Crest gets the shutdown.
Huge.
Nicely done. Champlain up 2 members. 1 member actually. Never mind. Jack
They
Carter
go for this drag now.
but they do go for the Drake. They have the man advantage, as it's just Proma and Leham in the immediate vicinity, and they're gonna dive forward.
Oh, gets Crest.
But Ferocious Frog putting some
Toxic is there.
down. They're focusing him now. Will he be able to take out Proma?
Barely. No, Proma's alive,
No.
getting fruits.
Elliot and Proma and Leham are very, very low, but Victor is not. Toxic is not low.
Oh, Midel's there to save Idiot,
there.
who's very
Midel
low,
gets a
very
kill
low.
onto the
Idiot
Camille.
falls.
It is so low. Will he be able to get...
Gets
nice.
2.
Just barely in the range. It's a double kill for Midel,
Oh.
but he does get traded back by the Victor. It is going to be a team fight victory for SNHU, and they're going to be able to get a third
6-2.
dragon.
6-2
No.
6-2 Midel. Or are they gonna get?
He's looking good.
Yeah.
Jack Carter's looking good, but I mean, I think the entire team of SNHU is just
all
super
looking good.
consistent here. Yeah,
Which is hard.
it's a real tough position to be in for sure.
Another dragon SNHU. That's not good for Champlain. They needed that to, I don't know, get some objective footing here. They haven't had an
because
objective
now
this
Champlain
game.
is on now SNHU is on Soul Point, and you really don't want your opponent to be on Soul Point at 22 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not good.
Not at all.
This means that every single dragon fight
Must be won by
going forward,
Champlain.
that Champlain have to win, yeah, or else SNHU get a permanent buff, which is just gonna
Make
amp
it
their
even
damage,
harder.
which is gonna be even harder because they do a
Ooh,
lot
Jack
of
Carter
damage
gets
as
caught
it is.
out.
Jack Carter getting caught out for sure. Yeah, the Midel ult is not gonna be enough really because Jack Carter's already dead. He's not gonna be able to put in the damage to support that.
Yeah, here they are finding each other in River.
Okay, Promo does go forward a little bit. The Maokai will get the root, but Dragon Tempest is just so fast trying
They're
to run around and
spread.
find that side angle. But he's also very low, so he's not gonna go for it.
Champlain's playing very spread and far right now. Trying to, I mean, maybe counteract that Hecarim. I don't know. They're like, they're not grouping, which is nice.
Big root from Crest.
That Hecarim's kind of low.
They're all kind of
Yeah,
low,
they're all
but
a little
Champlain
low.
Can't really engage right now.
Ooh, Victor's not low. He's doing a
Yeah,
little
they don't
damage.
have a super strong go button at the moment.
Camille's
Oh my
just
god,
heading
Hecarim is
up.
already on, like at bot
Oh
lane.
my gosh, when did he get there?
he ran.
He just
he's
ran.
fast.
Horsey gallop.
Yeah.
Go crazy. Yeah, Jace is taking up bot lane right now. I'm getting a little bit more. I feel like everyone's going to start heading mid. We're going to have that tower fall soon, hopefully.
Yeah. But I mean, SNHU have more of the map than Champlain do. SNHU have a lot more neutral objectives than Champlain
do.
They have more money,
They have more towers.
and they have more kills.
Yeah.
They just have more of everything.
Not by a ton. It's 4 more kills.
It is much closer. You know, Champlain, like I said before, they are down but not out.
Yeah. They are down. Definitely not out. We've seen them this low before come back.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen them come back from positions like this before. it's always going to be really nerve-wracking, but I mean, you know, I have faith.
I'm like trying to like rack my brain from the last time we saw them down in this position. What was their stance on objectives? Like, were they like this out with objectives when they were low? Yeah, I mean, probably.
Nice. We do get an objective bounty from that tower. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be an extra little golden fusion. Nice mechanic that Riot added pretty recently to you know, help teams that are down but not out get a little bit less.
Yeah, ooh,
down.
heavy damage there from Mytl.
Yeah, Mytl, Xerath just does a lot of damage when you let him. That stun landed was good for half of Hecarim's health bar.
Yeah, just playing it out. They're kind of going back to like just some pokes, less heavy team fights right now. Kind of waiting on some objectives. This Baron is up, yeah.
Yeah, and it will be a juicy objective bounty for Champlain too if they manage to claim it. I mean, this Baron, I feel like this Baron is going to be really important because
they could turn around with this Baron.
Yeah, this Baron could be Champlain's ticket back into the game. But it's just really tough. Like they can't make any misplays leading up to it, because if they do, then SNHU just get it and they get to run wild.
That is really the issue here.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where respawn time is going to be an issue going into a Baron fight.
Oh, and the idiot is caught a little out there. I mean,
doesn't take a ton of
he's tanky
damage
enough to get back to safety, but
yeah.
It's just
Looks like they're going to line up for... They're positioning around Baron. They're looking like they're going for it now.
Okay, stun lands onto the Nautilus.
Good way to scare them a little bit. I mean, draw them towards you, not the Baron, I guess.
Yeah.
The pings are going crazy right now.
Okay, well,
Pinging Baron, and then also the team.
Right.
We
They're gonna
have
make
to-
up their minds. What are you gonna go
Come
for?
on now.
Okay, well, I think they're gonna try for a team fight. That
yeah.
is gonna go for the engage, but the charm hits two.
Heavy
from the rest,
damage.
And Champlain putting forward some damage. I think the Xerath ult was used there too. Proma's very, very, very low, but Hecarim is not. And he's gonna get rooted.
Oh,
though.
crazy!
Huge damage from
Huge!
Champlain on a Dragon Tempest for the first
They're
kill
all
of the
low.
team fight, and the rest of SNHU is pretty low, but so is Champlain's health bar is not doing too great either. Crest just putting out as much healing as he can.
They're bringing it down
The
river.
idiot flashed forward, very aggressive, but he's gonna get rooted, and just barely makes it out alive as
Yeah.
Samira tries to kill him with her ult.
We see them bringing it down river because of that 15
There's
seconds
a TP
left.
coming out here from Victor, I think.
We're bringing it down for Dragon. We're bringing this fight down to the pit. I like this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Drake take from Champlain here. Now that the jungler's dead, which is really huge for them. And this is good call going for the Drake. I would say, soul, like we were saying before, soul point, kind of a big deal. Nautilus is really low. He may be making a bit of a mistake there.
Champlain getting that dragon is huge.
Yeah.
That was needed.
Nautilus was smart to back off when he did, for sure.
He was testing the waters there for a second. He was getting kind of antsy.
Yeah, but Champlain, they are clawing their way back. They've evened out this gold lead to just over 2K, which is nice to see. They've got their first dragon of the game. Always good.
See SNHU positioning around Baron right now.
Yes,
they're going for Baron.
is going for this top side jungle control.
Yeah.
And Champlain, Jack Carter is pushing up a wave in bot lane. Idiot and Mytl do go up in that direction as well. They both know that this Baron is also going to be a very important objective, especially now that the game is even closer.
Mytl's watching there now, hopefully drawing Champlain back up there. I'm nervous about this Baron right now with how few people are there for Champlain.
Yeah, this one is going to be important. I've said this before, but League of Legends games is usually one turning point that just decides the game. We haven't. Like this could be it.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. I'm fairly 99% sure we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
However, I think this could be it. This Baron fight.
Right. Okay. Well, Champlain, they don't see anybody there. They're gonna clear the vision out. Nice.
See Nautilus and Samira kind of hanging out towards mid.
Yeah. Victor's bot lane. Not
Victor
Samira,
being bot right now is kind of
Camille
huge.
top.
Oh, a
Okay,
tab.
Oh, I just don't.
That makes me nervous going into a Baron fight. Hello.
Baron fight. Okay, this could be anything but Roche. If I get the first kill of the fight, Suki bot is dead. You do like to see that. It's not, not the optimal first pick, but still quite good as they're gonna start up the Baron.
Yes.
Optimally they would have taken out Hecarim, but
here he is coming into this fight.
Yeah, he's gonna have his little ult
From around
over the
it.
wall. Maokai ult going forward, looking good. Looks like it's gonna hit a few
nice
people. It's gonna get
Maokai
the
ult.
Nautilus, and they're gonna collapse onto him. The charm is
Ooh,
good
Hecarim
for
comes
one,
around.
for two actually. And Nautilus taking down a pretty
Ooh,
half health, and the
nice,
Proma's
Proma's down.
After using her ult, is no less. Shut
Down,
from Idol.
huge.
Hecarim is very low. Gonna go and try to do anything. Get one kill, he
Champlain's
will get Ferocious
targeting.
Frog. Targeting.
Wow.
Nicely
Great.
done. Yeah,
Nice.
they collapsed on everybody that they needed to. You know, capitalizing on the CCE very, very well. And although Ferocious Frog will unfortunately miss out on the Baron buff, that is going to go over to Champlain.
I'd say
makes me pretty happy, given that we know that the game is almost over.
I'd say L for W on that one. That's like kind of huge.
Yeah.
Ferocious Frog taking the fall for that. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's worse.
Champlain are up in kills and they're up in gold.
They're up. Oh my gosh. What? Hello, Champlain. Good job.
They flipped that gold lead on its head. It's now 2K in favor of them.
Nice. Those kills I really brought them up. That Baron Brief really brought them up.
Yeah.
Targeting. That's what I gotta say. That's what I think that last team fight came down to. They targeted really well.
They capitalized on the CC that they were putting out. Yeah.
That Maokai ult might have been that was our like
that was
our canon event maybe. That was like that rooted three of them.
It definitely
into that team fight.
Yeah.
Or at least two of them into that team fight.
Yeah.
Really well played into that. Nice. Good job. Targeted.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone.
Another good ult in a Baron fight.
Yeah, another
We've
great.
seen this one before.
Hey, I've been here before. Alrighty. Yeah, Champlain's pushing it up mid with their Baron buffs. They're getting a little antsy, getting a little. Yeah, I'm nervous. Champlain better not get too hubrisy with it.
They better not get too cocky here, but
Yeah. If they do, it could be their. Oh, see Jack Carter here. Just running it up. Oh, now joining the team. I thought he was gonna go up for a bot push alone. That would be interesting. Splitting bot right now.
Okay, that's a big ult from Cress, actually. Wow, the farm is
Huge.
good.
Cress.
And it enables Ferocious Frog to take out Hecarim. That's a pretty big pick.
Crazy Sona ult, man. Crazy Sona ult. Love to see it. Taylor Swift would go crazy for it.
Yeah.
I love Seraphine's ult. It's hilarious. She just sings at you. Alright, yeah.
Literally.
Going in on Champlain's just taking some Nexus turrets hits right now. Trying to move closer in on base. I mean, what can I say? They've capitalized on this Baron buff and they've capitalized on it well.
Yeah, I mean,
They moved
they're
in.
in the base. They're about to take a second inhibitor. Wow,
They're
Eddie
just
going forward.
Yeah, tanking.
Yeah, tanking some tower shots there and taking Nautilus very low.
Oh,
Eddie gets
double
nice
kill.
Double kill. Nice
Oh,
ult
and
from Crest too to enable that to
Sivir
happen
kills
as well.
Samira in her ult.
Wow.
That was sad.
What sad.
That was really.
Hecarim's gonna trade one back. Oh, I thought he died. Oh, never mind. He died earlier, but
Oh,
it is
wow.
an ace. It's an ace.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the game.
GG,
Champlain
guys.
College,
Wow.
undefeated. I think this is the last match of the regular season, which means they had an undefeated regular season.
Undefeated regular season?
Yeah.
Holy
They've only
moly.
lost 2 games as far as I know. They lost 1 to SNU and 1 to SNHU.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is insane.
Hello.
It's just insane.
Crazy. I'm like not jumping out of my chair right now because I'm like a little apey. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, I mean, me too. But like,
but
this is a
Great turnaround.
great turnaround from Champlain.
They're targeting in that Baron team fight. That's like what I'm gonna like just keep talking about because holy moly,
Yeah,
it was really good. They capitalized, like you keep saying that, like they capitalized on their CC really well. And they moved together really well, and then they got their Baron buff. That's what they needed.
Didn't I say that the Baron buff or the Baron fight was going to be the pivotal moment?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Let's go.
That was really good. I'd like to like additionally add that Idiot's ult, Maokai ult stunning a couple of the members of SNH. Sorry, I forgot who we were playing for a second. Of SNHU staggered the damage in that fight a little bit, allowed Champlain to get an easy like front forward position on that damage. You know, early start. Nice.
They got to fire the first shot.
Yeah,
and it ended up with them winning the fight. So you love to see it.
Love to see it.
And then that fight led to them winning the game. So you really love to see it.
And it led to us having an undefeated regular season.
Yes.
Heck yes. And do you know what we have right after this?
We have an interview
Yes,
with
we do.
somebody. We don't know yet.
Someone, I don't know.
But also, after this, in a couple days, in just 2 days, folks, is Extra Life 2023. Woo! We are going to put on a huge event. We are hopefully going to have a 48-hour stream all weekend long. We're going to be streaming. We've got a raffle, just like last year.
I just read the prizes.
A very big deal. Yes,
I will be first in line for these prizes, personally.
We are offering, as raffle prizes, a Steam Deck, again, second year in a row.
Huge.
And a Switch OLED. We have some big events. We've got, not everything is going to be streamed, of course, but, we've got our Rocket League and CS matches, just like normal, but we also have a Magic tournament. I don't know if that'll be streamed.
That'll be really
fun.
Fun.
Destiny Club doing a raid. That definitely won't be streamed.
We've
got another Splatoon tournament, which was one of the highlights of last year. So
I'd love to cast for that.
We're definitely going to be streaming the finals of that for sure.
Love Splatoon.
But the big headline event of the weekend, in my opinion, is going to be the show match of CCE Overwatch versus SNHU. So that's going to be a big one. SNHU is actually going to be here in Burlington.
In our space.
We're giving them a nice training room.
Oh, really? Yeah, of course. They get the training room. We won't trash it beforehand, we promise. We promise.
Oh, they better not trash it.
Leave it for us.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Yeah, we always have a lot of fun stuff going on at Extra Life.
It's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to be really tired after it because I'm going to be working a lot of it.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll be here supporting you. We're going to, even if there's not like a headlining event going on during Extra Life, there's always gaming. So
there's always gaming.
Don't feel like you have to come during an event. Show up, play some Mario Kart with us. Play Mario Kart with me. I'm probably going to be sitting around here wanting to do something.
There's probably going to be some pizza too. Some good old Felinos, hopefully.
Always Felinos around here.
Yeah, that's not a promise because I don't actually know if that's happening, but
we'll personally buy you pizza. Just kidding.
Hey, they will buy you pizza personally.
Hey, if there's no Felinos, I'll maybe buy you a pizza. Maybe. Just kidding. Show up to Extra Life. Show up to Extra Life. That's what I'm getting at.
And it's all the most important part, can't leave this out. All the donations and stuff, they go to the Children's Miracle Hospital Network, I think.
It's those words.
Children's Miracle Network, something like that. It's a charity for
UVM Children's Hospital.
Pediatric medical research. UVM Children's Hospital will be like the direct beneficiary of it from our end.
Our goal is $4,000.
Our goal is to raise $4,000. We raised $3,500 last year.
Yeah. Wow.
So we're gonna try to beat it. Get $4,000.
I'm sad that I had to miss last year. I'm excited to be back for this Extra Life. But
it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a banger.
It's gonna be wonderful. So please, if you can either stop by in person if you're a Champlain student or a Champlain alum or local in the Burlington area, or stop by our stream, which we'll be streaming for hopefully 48 hours.
And donate.
Donate. It will be linked.
And you could win a Steam Deck.
Yeah, donate and you could win a Steam Deck or a Switch. That Switch will be mine. I'm sorry, it's mine. But good luck trying to get it.
I donated $250 last year for that Steam Deck and I didn't get it. Real sad.
Oh, rough.
I had to buy one later like a loser.
I still don't have a Steam Deck, and with no matter how much money I ever pour into Steam, I don't know if I'll ever get a Steam Deck by myself. Champlain raffles though, there's always like a Switch or a Steam Deck or a TV. So like,
Pride's telling us to keep it rolling, so we're gonna cut to a
interview
break,
time.
And
Sorry,
we're gonna have an interview after. So
yeah,
stick
TLDR.
around. It'll be a good conversation. So
yeah, TLDR. Join us at Extra Life. We'll be back. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around, Champlain Esports. It's been a bit of a night. I am here tonight with Ryan, aka Meidel, our support player here at Champlain College Esports. You guys just finished up your regular season undefeated. How do you feel right now?
Oh, that's pretty good. Some of the games we definitely could have played better, but
But
nice. Yeah.
hey, nonetheless,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
came out unscathed. You lost like games, but
Yeah.
never a match per se. So we were talking a little bit previously about like what happened the past couple of games, these last few. So let's start off with game 2 because that's kind of where we saw a little bit of, as you called it, cheesing. So what was the big moment for you that was like, okay, this maybe isn't winnable. This maybe we can't. I don't know if we can do this.
Well, the first fight we had, they just walked out of the bush and kind of killed us.
Oh wait, okay, sorry. Can you move your mic a little bit closer to your mouth?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
The first fight we had, they just walked out of the bush and kind of killed us, and that was.
Yeah.
I looked at my mini map for a second, and the Nautilus was already on me, so then I was just dead. And then, yeah, from there we're so far behind. We just kept dying, and we were playing from behind, and we just couldn't win really because everywhere started losing. So yeah.
And so, like, at that point, it was just, like, no game. Like, there was really no point in, like, continuing. It was just, like...
Probably after my, like, 4th death. I don't know. I died, like, 12 times or something. It was rough.
Those games happen.
Yeah.
And, like, because of that, you took that into the next game, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, they also, like... After that game, they definitely thought less of me, so then they didn't bin my Xerath, and then...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a huge mistake. Your Xerath is, like... I think out of all of the players' like notorious picks, your Xerath is the most notorious pick on the team.
Probably, yeah.
Like at least for us, from the broadcaster, from what we hear milling about, like your Xerath is notorious and well played constantly. So like going into not the second game, this third game from the second game, what was your game plan approach? What was like?
We were on blue side again, so we got to just do the same pick and bans as game 1 with the same game plan, and then they didn't ban Xerath, so we just pick Xerath knowing they would counter with Nautilus and then maybe Tristana, but then they didn't, and then we got to pick Sivir, which helps Xerath not get hit by the hooks, and then we just played to scale, I guess, and then we did. They also cheesed us level 1 again with our jungler, which is pretty annoying, but
yeah. I will say we were noticing game 3 there was a bit of a rough start. You guys were far behind not notoriously, like there was like you guys notoriously have good objective play. Like the last like games we've cast, like the past couple of weeks, you guys have been ahead and first and like forward on your objectives. This game with SNHU and then in particular game 3, we noticed you fell far behind in objectives before retaking and then just turning it around, taking like everything after your first objective. You got drag once, then Baron, then rolled.
Yeah. I do think our early game is not that great. So then, like, often we played match off stream too. So in those games, we did struggle early game too. And yeah, we just don't have a strong early game, but our late game is pretty good, I think.
What do you think was like the main turnaround point in game 3? Because there was struggle for sure at the beginning.
It was that mid fight where we killed. I think it was Hecarim. He overextended a bit. We killed him, then we were able to get the dragon.
Yeah.
And then, from there we just kept getting control of the objective areas, and then we were able to. I mean, Samira then died mid, and then we were able to force Baron, and then force the fight.
Yeah.
We won that.
That I remember that Hecarim's death. I don't remember if he ulted or if he just ran forward into your team, like your full team with his team behind him.
Yeah.
And got caught out real fast.
Yeah, he ulted into 5 of us, but they were too far behind to follow, so he just died.
Yeah, definitely what I was remembering. And you guys followed up on that really well. That was like definitely a turning point, I think.
Yeah, definitely, because we were able to secure Dragon from there, and that denied them soul and gave us some more time to scale.
Yeah, absolutely. So aside from these games, going into playoffs, you guys were undefeated in the regular season.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of confidence going in, or are you guys still reserved, like working, practicing, thinking?
Definitely feels like some of us are a bit scared that we're going to face like better teams, and then we won't be able to just beat them late game through calls and macro like that. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely still practicing and trying to improve. So
That's good. I mean, keeping like in check like the idea that you might be facing off against better teams is always like a good idea. But you guys just have played really well this season. I wouldn't put you guys down for having just some like unchecked confidence in that.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to add on stream? Do you stream or anything? Any socials you want to plug? Any last words? Any last words? Yeah.
Not really anything special.
Nothing special?
Yeah, no.
All right, thank you so much for giving
Thank
us so
you,
much
yeah.
insight into the games today. I was like really thank you. Chat gets only so much out of us casters when
yeah.
we're talking about Doctor Who and like la-di-da Mountain Dew Code Red on stream. So thank you so much for putting up with us and then like getting to listen to like very insightful players afterwards. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us on stream today. We love you so much. Come back for Extra Life. We are starting on the 11th, going into the 12th. Goal is 4K. Goal is 48-hour stream. You can come back and watch the VOD if you want me to give a rundown on all the events again. Just kidding. But we'll have them posted. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch at champ_esports. Use your Prime subs on us. Come on, you don't have anyone else better to give them to. It's us. But regardless, join us for Extra Life. That's our next big thing. And thank you for watching tonight. We love you guys so much. Have a great one.